Is that right? You got the motherfucking Addy?
Hell yeah.
Is that right? You got the motherfucking Addy?
Hell yeah.
Let's pull up, blood.
Let's go.
Seems like niggas could be whoever the fuck they wanna be on social media and this internet and shit. Catch that nigga slipping, I'ma motherfucking blow him. Think this shit a game, I'ma motherfucking show him. Say he got hands, ain't gon' get a chance to throw him. When I see him, he gon' die. Ain't no future in no trolling, ain't no future in no trolling. Trolling, trolling, trolling. Ain't no future in no trolling. Trolling, trolling, trolling. Bitch nigga in his feelings, bitch. Acting like a hoe, mad a nigga poppin', what? So a nigga scroll, made a fake page, thinking nobody you know. Hopped up in my comments, talking shit, now we bold. Fuck it, I'ma keep the gangster, let his fingers do the clicking. Whether it's blood or crippin', when I see him, blood I'm trippin'. Crazy with the toolie, ain't no big back. I'ma act a foolie, push his wig back. Catch that nigga slippin', I'ma motherfucking blow him. Think this shit a game, I'ma motherfucking show him. Say he got hands, ain't gon' get a chance to throw him. When I see him, he gon' die. Ain't no future in no trolling, ain't no future in no trolling. Trolling, get a chance to throw trolling, trolling, ain't no future in no trolling. Trolling, get a chance to throw trolling, trolling, ain't no future in no trolling. Trolling, get a chance to throw trolling. Trolling, ain't no future in no trolling. Trolling, get a chance to trolling.
Sometimes I wanna go back to being a kid, like, why so hard to live? Why so hard to love? Why so hard to give? I'm black, you shoot to kill. I'm black, I rob, steal. That's the mess you spread. That's the picture you paint. Like, why so hard to think? But that just know what you call. It's not. It's not. I'ma let this beat cry. I'ma let this beat cry. Decisions I make ain't smart. Foot on the gas, I don't do parking. I manage to turn my voice into art. That's why you wanna kill me, right? Dreads hanging, scary sight. They give you jam, you paying the price. Just know the stake won't play with your night. But when you call, I gotta go. Remember the nights you had to sleep on the floor. Now I gotta think about putting on shoulders. Mother she wrote, you give it to all this killing you slow. They know I'm the truth. They try to get close. I'm not too friendly. They don't understand me. I need a Grammy. Please heal my granny. Protect my family. They don't understand me. I need a Grammy. Please heal my granny. Protect my family. I got a heart. Even the decisions I make ain't smart. Foot on the gas, I don't do parking. I manage to turn my voice into art. That's why you wanna kill me, right? Dreads hanging, scary sight. They give you jam, you paying the price. Just know the stake won't play with your night. But when you call,
Rock bottle on the track, boy. Yeah.
Lady fresh, keep it real, and that's a fact. She gon' tell it like it is, that's just that on that. Yeah, that's just that on that. It's the fresh perspective with Lady Fresh. Lady Fresh, keep it real, and that's a fact. She gon' tell it like it is, that's just that on that. Yeah, that's just that on that. Tune in every week, rockin' with Lady Fresh.
This is Two Peas in a Podcast. I'm your host, Rich. And I'm your host, DK. And you are now tuned in to Lady Fresh and the Fresh Perspective.
Hello, everybody. Hey, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of The Fresh Perspective. I'm your host, Lady Fresh. I want to jump right into this topic. I have my guest in the back. He just finished a live like 2 minutes ago and popped right on over here to Lady Fresh. So I want to quickly acknowledge my chat. Tam Streets, thank you so much for tuning in. John Caluminati, the Dirty Kenzo, Pamela J, Bishop, my Grant Dude salute, Big 72C, Mabelina, thank you so much for tuning in. Everybody coming over from King Troll, I appreciate you guys coming over. Hopefully you won't be a stranger over here at the Fresh Perspective. I appreciate all you guys coming by. Let's see who else I see. I believe I saw my Harlem girl, 212 Fresh. Thank you so much, my king. I appreciate you. Bobby Ramos, thank you for tuning in. BDB don't like me. BDB don't like me. Salute, big bro Maine, big little bro Maine. And everybody else that is tuning in today. The song that you just heard just now, was Pain is a Person, and the artist that we're featuring today is Rap Messiah. I actually did an event with him on Clubhouse and Instagram last night. His music was so dope that I felt like I needed to have him featured as today's artist. We're going to start doing that more often. The more music I get, the more I can play. So, new music, uncopyrighted music, you guys can send it over to my email. I'll put that up. The Fresh Perspective 22@gmail.com is where you would send me music. Okay. So yes, again, that was Rap Messiah, and that song was Pain is a Person. And we'll probably hear at least 2 more tracks today from him. Okay. So today, guys, this show I've been working on for a minute. We had to get our schedules together, and I'm super excited to have my guest today, King Troll. As all of you guys know, he has an awesome platform. We have a lot of fun over there. The times that I'm able to chime in and, just kind of kick back and just have fun. I like those platforms where you could I don't even have to comment. I could just lay back and just listen, reminiscing on things, trolling and all kind of stuff. So, Lady Fresh is new to the YouTube game pretty much. And I talked to King Troll behind the scenes, and I told him, I was like, listen, I need you to come on over and do a panel discussion with me about trolling so that I have an understand of exactly what it is, what it's not, if it goes too far, if there's rules to the game. Like, I need to know all of that, because as a new content creator, you there's certain things that you want to stay away from, certain things that you want to welcome. And you got to learn how to take things not so personally. So I figure, who better to ask than King Troll himself. So my guest today, ladies and gentlemen, is none other than Mr. Outside, Mr. King Troll. Thank you for joining us today.
Let's go.
Let me tell you, you are a busy guy, because you just literally finished your live and came right on over.
Oh, you already know. I gotta show love, y'all. Y'all always show support. Y'all pop up. Y'all don't take things personal.
I'm glad you say that because that is a huge part that I'm starting to learn about trolling is that you can't take things too personally. So, I invited you here today, and I'm sure you heard what I said a few minutes ago. I'm fairly new to YouTube. It's been just under a year. I had a show last year, and hey, look, you all cammed up. That's what I'm talking about. I had the show last year and started my solo content this year. And of course, with anybody who's doing content, there's gonna be some trolling involved, correct?
Well, there's gonna be some trolling, but you don't have to allow it.
Okay, I'm gonna get to that part definitely. So I
Yeah,
want
it's always
to know
gonna be
from
trolling.
you, what is your definition of a troll and trolling?
Well, a troll may be different from trolling. Like people are troll to have fun, like how we do over on my page. But sometimes you'll have trolls, and that's all they do. All they do is troll, cause confusion, infiltrate, and things of that nature. So that's why I troll the trolls. I try to keep them busy from so they won't have time to be mess with other people who's trying to build a brand or a business. But when it comes to the trolling thing, it's no rules. No rules to trolling. You got to be careful because if you befriend a troll or you be cool or you give them a shot, it's like a roach motel. You can check in, but you can't check out.
I heard you say that yesterday about trolling and getting involved with that particular type of content that once you get involved is like you said, you can check in but you can't check out. So I do want to address the difference between trolls and trolling, but let's talk about trolling first. You said that there's no rules to trolling.
No rules.
None whatsoever.
None whatsoever. Because if you try to make rules, the trolls is something called triggers. So if you tell a troll, we're not trolling today, they're gonna troll. If you tell this bothers you, they're gonna keep trying to trigger you. That's what they call it, a trigger. So if you don't like, for instance, on my page we had a whole debacle about the N word and things of that nature. So now that they know if you don't like that, they're gonna keep doing it.
Okay, so those type of the racial undertones and the rhetoric that's involving using the N word and if people of a different race call somebody, all of that is still considered under the umbrella of trolling.
They call that race bait.
So is that a form of trolling or is that something completely different?
That's trolling. It's
all under the umbrella.
Rules to troll. If somebody comes into your chat and they not respectful, because you have chat etiquette, you have panel etiquette. This is your platform and how you want to run your platform. That everybody should respect that or don't come to your platform. You see what I'm saying? But some people, they want to impose. They want to that's called trolling. Because all they have to do is not watch. If they don't like something, don't watch it to the platform. But some people will go into your chat, complain, just come up with things to get you in your bag or get you in your feelings, and they sitting back having a good time, laughing or whatever they do to make themselves feel better.
This is a whole level. It really is levels to this. So
it gets real deep to the squatting, to the
You said squatting?
Swatting. That's like when they call a SWAT team to your house.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yep, to the doxing, some trolls do it
all
for
under
fun.
trolling.
It's all under trolling. Some trolls do it for fun. Some trolls are hired.
Okay, tell me about that.
Like you got some trolls. Say you have, say you compete. You in another platform. Y'all do kind of the same content. Y'all competing for viewers or whatever. They'll actually pay trolls to come, infiltrate your platform, and troll you. So some people get paid, right? Some people get paid for trolling.
Is it really that deep that you need to pay someone to go troll somebody's page?
Well, you got to put it like if you on here making money,
okay,
and somebody's your competition, and
that makes more sense.
You feel
I'm
me?
not in that arena yet, so
Yeah, they
that
do it
would,
in the industry too. You know, I used to do marketing promotion in the industry, so a lot of these tactics and a lot of these things they've been doing. They've been doing it. They've been doing
so you mentioned race baiting, swatting, doxing, and you got people who are hired trolls. So would you say that so trolling is the umbrella? These things fall below it. Is there anything bigger than a troll?
it. King Troll. I troll the trolls.
Well, we know that.
So you know, I'm trying to make that popular because now trolling used to be unpopular, but now people are doing it because they see it gets views and things of that nature. So I'm trying to make trolling the trolls popular. So instead of
Right.
people attacking regular people on here, attack the trolls. That's what they do. You
Right.
feel
I'm sure they don't like that so much.
me? Exactly. So you give them a
So
taste of their own medicine.
I was gonna ask you. So trolling obviously is very popular. You see it pretty much everywhere. But so what would be a person's reason for trolling? Like, say for instance, you create your YouTube persona. You know, most people hide behind an avatar.
Right.
Very rarely do trolls. They don't seem to cam up very much. At least that's my experience. What is it about trolling is beneficial to that person?
It depends. You know, sometimes you got professional trolls. Some people don't like you. Some people misery enjoys company. It's all different types of reason for trolling. You know, I try not to get into the reason why. I
Okay.
just say, you know, don't feed the trolls, stay away from the trolls. But if you're going to get into it, you got to get your feelings out of it.
Right. Yeah. Well, you know, like I said, I'm new to YouTube and I learned quickly that
Right?
you cannot take shit personal on these YouTube
Yeah.
platforms. Like it's easier for me, I think, to just be like, man, I just laugh. I laugh at the trolls even when they're hella inappropriate. And so I
Right.
know you said there's no rules to trolling,
Right.
but you can set boundaries and rules for your platform,
For
correct?
your platform.
Right. So what would King Troll say is like too much? Like, okay, now we gotta stop.
On the troll page or on off a troll page?
Both. Did we lose him? Hold on.
My bad. My battery died on my laptop. Can you hear me? Put my headphones. Wait, hold on. You can't hear me?
His laptop. That's why he went out.
Yeah, but something's
Hello, y'all
going
can hear
on.
me? Wait, hold on. Let me switch back to my laptop.
Yes.
Mic check. Can y'all hear me? Hold on, but I can't hear.
Can you hear me?
Mic check. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, the service over here is
All right. All right. I don't know what happened just now.
oh,
But
the battery on my laptop died.
No, but they were able to actually hear you and couldn't hear me. Something happened between my mixer and my connection, and so hopefully you guys can hear me okay, because I'm not using the microphone, I'm not using the mixer or anything. I'm going straight through the laptop. So please give me thumbs up if you guys can hear me okay. All right, you straight. I can hear you. They could hear you. They couldn't hear me.
Okay.
Okay. Man, we was having a good conversation. This always happens to me when I'm having like a really good conversation. I lose where we were.
Yeah, I was trying to get this set up good, but the service in the back here is kind of like choppy, so I'm gonna have to probably move from room to room.
It's all good. Okay. Everybody said they can hear us both. Okay. You guys let me know if I get low. Again, I'm talking directly into the laptop, so there is no microphone. I didn't want to keep you guys waiting while I tried to fix anything.
So you asked me, what was the question you asked me?
I don't know. That was a good question. I know we were talking.
What's too much? I asked, was it on the troll page? What's too much? On the troll page, there's no rules. On my positive page, there's no trolling, and then I have a page in between where there's a little friendly trolling and all that, but nothing disrespectful and things of that nature.
Okay, so you have basically three different. Do you have 3 pages or just?
I got I think I got like 7 pages.
That you go live from?
No, I go live from probably 4 of them.
Okay. And so you said you have one where, it's no holds bar, right, trolling, whatever you want. So it could be racial, it could be N-word all day, it could be whatever.
With my supporters who go to each page they say one page is like heaven, one page is hell, and the other one is purgatory.
That is perfect. That makes so much.
But I try to encourage people who like if you're trying to build a brand and have a professional page, I try to encourage people to make a troll page if you wanna interact with the troll, and you don't want to mix it. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's what happened with my positive page. Then you got people, trolls. They mass report you. They mass flag you. They'll try to get your page taken down. When you hit 500, you hit 1,000, you hit 5,000, hit 10,000, it opens up new levels, and then you become competition to certain people. So new levels, new devils. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, so the better you get, and the more support you get, and the more popular your pages get, the more you have a target on your back.
Right.
So we discussed trolling, and how you said it's like a roach motel. I love that analogy because it makes so much sense. If you do get involved with it, would you say there's no way out, seriously, or do you just start over? Like, is there a way to I guess you just have to start trolling the trolls like you do, huh?
Right. Or YouTube is a very you could go somewhere on you. It's different places you could go, but a lot of times people, it's what they call these sectors and things. Everybody know each other. Everybody's sharing supporters and viewers, but it's places where you can go and you can just leave this place and go somewhere else where nobody knows you. And you can,
so I'm glad you mentioned sectors, because that's something else I actually would like to do a show on, where we discuss the different sectors, how to identify them. I think the most identifiable one for me is like the beef sector. You know what that is, you know what that entails. Are there certain sectors that trolls prefer to be, or will they just infiltrate whatever they can?
They're everywhere. They're everywhere. And I call this the urban troll sector. A lot of people say it's different sectors. I tried to get the hang of it, but people say it's different sectors, but it's the same people.
I was going to say that.
Yeah, so you say they have the black sector, they have the drama sector, they have the deep sector, but it's the same people. So I call it the urban troll sector.
The urban troll, is that what you're a part of, or do you consider
that's what you're a part of too? And we all a part of it.
I don't like to call myself any sector. I'm still trying to find my identity as I am Lady Fresh. So
right, but you came from salute to BDB.
Right.
So
that's part of the reason I wanted to do this show, to kind of understand, like, when you come from a platform that has a lot of trolling and a lot of stuff like that, and you're going a completely different direction, it gets kind of hard because a lot of the supporters are the same.
Right. Right.
Well, basically, I'm in that roach motel. I ain't coming out.
That's where you at.
Damn, King Troll, you could have eased into it a little. I'm not trying to be in there.
When you see me, I don't show my face and things of that, because the trolls will take anything. But I got other pages away from this place, so you can do things like that. You feel what I'm saying? I got a whole monetized page. It does real well, but I'll never promote it over here, because then the trolls is watching. They watching right now.
So when you separate yourself into different, you got what you're doing with your troll. So you don't cross promote, like you don't talk about your positive stuff with your troll.
My positive page, see, this is how I learned. I had, when I had my positive page, I had something called Troll Call Thursdays. So every day I had something on Wednesday, Monday. Every day I had a different theme. But Troll Call Thursdays was the most popular. And every day the trolls want to troll. They don't want to. So so I just took it and made it a whole troll page. So I learned that, we used to do on my positive page, we done did feeding the homeless, turkey drive, school drive, autism drives. We did so much good things. But if I would have known at the beginning not to associate the two, I would have did that. So this is why I'm doing Gladiator School and all that, to warn new content creators that come in. It might be cool with the views, you get the people in there, but I always say a slow million better than a quick 100. So you get a bunch of people just coming to your platform because it's drama or because of who you know and things of that nature. I call that a quick 100. When you build your platform and you get genuine supporters of your own that comes just to see you no matter what you're doing, that's a slow million. You feel me?
I'm trying to build that slow million.
But you caught up in a quick 100, you know.
I really am, and I'll be trying not to be. And it's hard because like you can have a goal set for yourself, but you know you come from where you come from.
Right.
It's nothing that I can do if it wasn't for where I came from, and that's true in my real life as well. If it wasn't for where I came from, I wouldn't have this platform. I would have never gotten into the Fresh Perspective. I would have never done Roz and Fresh. I would have never done any of those had I not been involved with where I came from. So
Right.
now that I'm stepping out and trying to do my own thing, you know, every now and again we get trolls over here. Honestly, they don't bother me. You know, I've been on other platforms where I've even been in your chat where someone has been, I mean, beyond disrespectful. But I laugh at them because I'm like, he's doing his job. He's a troll. However, my husband may look at that and be like, yo, he's really like overdoing it.
Right.
And so, you know, it's easy to say to take your feelings out of it. But for some people, it might not be that easy. So what do you tell those people? Get the hell on. You shouldn't.
Take yourself out of it.
Right. Okay. That makes sense.
Because what's going to happen is if say you don't let things bother you, but your husband let it bother him, they're gonna keep
doing
you
it
to bother him. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So tell me about Gladiator School.
Well, you know, Gladiator School I made to get people's skin tough. Because if you can't, you see, I tell people if you get offended and all that, don't come to the page. This is Gladiator School. It's a troll page. I'm telling people this. There's no rules. So if you can't handle that, you ain't gonna be able to handle outside Gladiator School because these other pages are not gonna tell you this. They're not gonna tell you it's a troll page. They're not gonna tell you don't come to the page. They're not gonna tell you none of that type of stuff. So sometimes it's fun to watch it, but if you sitting on a page and you see them trolling or you roasting or you know they attacking somebody, and you sit there and you watch that and you participate, when it happens to you, you can't play the victim.
That is
You
so
know what I'm saying?
That is so true.
So a lot of people talk, oh, King Trolls, there's no rule. They over there, they saying this, they saying that. There's no rule, they disrespectful. But this is a troll page. What's your excuse when they do it on your page?
Right. And that's why I have so much respect for you. Because I want to say it was maybe last year when you used to do the King Troll thing. And I guess you like every week it was somebody different or whatever. Like you always let people know what they're getting into. It shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. You know, once they click on your face, like Dave Chappelle said, bitch, you clicked on my face. Right? So once they click, they're basically saying that they're okay with coming in here and being subjected to whatever, at which point they can always leave. So I always had so much respect for you because you always told people, look, this is what it is. You know, if it wasn't that type of page that particular day, you let them know that as well. Or you would redirect people to your positive page whenever that was coming up. And I felt like that was kind of like a secret society. The positive page. But I definitely hope you bring that back because you always had really good content there.
I appreciate it.
You always had good content. So as far as like last year when you used to do the King Troll, what inspired that?
Well, when I first, but I just wanted to say real quick, it's like on my troll, that's why I call it Gladiator School, because just like on my page, I'm telling you this stuff. So, if you don't like it, you can leave, but you can apply that to any other page, even if they don't warn you or whatever. If you go there, you got to go with what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the whole King Troll, how King Troll started was because of Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Oh, wow.
Right. Because, my affiliations and all of that. So when he first started coming out, people used to ask me, like, who is this? Like, this is what y'all allow? what is this? You feel what I'm saying? And at first I used to chase them around. We used to, you know what I'm saying? And after a while, I started realizing, this is not a street. This is a troll. You feel what I'm saying? This is not. I'm gonna get myself in trouble trying to get caught up in taking this dude serious. So I said, I'm just gonna troll him. You feel what I'm saying? So I called myself Tekashi79 King Troll. I start trolling Tekashi. And then from there, I just start trolling all the fake. It started on all the fake gang of members or affiliated people. That's what it started with. I was trolling them because they'll get on here and talk about they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that, they gangsters, blah 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 blah, and it makes real people off social media who's really about that life and out there putting their life on the line or die or in jail forever for this. It makes people think these people represent the real. So if some of these people just learn their first impression of these people on social media, so they think this is how life really is. You can talk a certain way. So I didn't never want the outside to get mixed with online. Like people will go out, like especially the youth, they don't know no better. They learn it from on social media. So they'll go outside and say something to the wrong person or try to pull up on the wrong person block and things of that nature. And somebody's going to get themselves hurt. So I got on here, and I start exposing the fake gangsters. And at first we used to pull up on them and things of that nature. Then I said, you know what, I'm going to get myself into trouble over something on the internet. You feel what I'm saying? So I just start making fun of them. And I get them mad. I try to get them mad enough to try to pull up on me.
Trolling the trolls.
Yeah, because people on here is trying to live. That like me, I got this character. It's not real. I have fun. I can joke. I can play. People can play around, troll me or whatever. And some people, I'm living a life like I don't have to worry about that street cred and having to put hands or hurt somebody for my rep and all of that. Mm-hmm. So some people get on here and they try to live a gangster persona or gangster life on social media. I'm trying to live a regular, having fun, type of life. So I expose people like that. Like you on here, why you on here doing all that for? Who you trying to
you're not really. Right. So do you think that people, when you talk about, people and their persona online, like me, I show my face. I am who I am pretty much here as I am in real life. But there are a lot of people who hide behind the avatar or pictures or whatever. Or they try to, even if they show their face, they'll still try to put on a persona that they are something that they're not. Do you find that a lot of people like to do that because something's lacking in their life? Like a life maybe they've always wanted to live? Or what do you think motivates people to do that?
That's what I think it is. I think they can't do that in real life. So they found a place where they can front and all that. Like, when I was a kid, that's how we used to do it. We wanted to be gangsters. We wanted to be in the streets and all that. But when you really there and you start to learn from experience, it's consequences to everything you do.
Everything.
You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of people on here, some people going to learn these lessons and all that, but some people is just not. And some people they ain't gonna do all this in real life, in person and all that, because at the end of the day, if you really outside, it's a small world. You feel what I'm saying? And you liable to anybody. That's why a lot of people, they don't show themselves, they hide their face and things of that nature. See, as far as me, I lived a certain type of life. I come from a certain type of life, and people, I did a lot for people in a negative way. So people may think they're helping me by doing something to somebody in my name. You feel what I'm saying? But like all praises to the Most High. Like I found my faith. I'm grown. Like I'm not doing that no more, or I wouldn't be on here. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't do both. You can't be on social media and be active and all of that in the streets. It's not.
Yeah, I actually heard that show you did the other day where, it was a few of you guys on the panel and you were discussing, the social media content creating, being on online versus being in the street.
Right.
And you were very adamant that they are not the same thing.
No.
And I agree with you. They are not the same thing, even though people try to I've seen so many people talk about drop the Addy, I'm gonna pull up, I'm gonna do that. And I'm like, really? Are you really telling me that there is something that someone on the internet can do to you with words to make you so upset that you're willing to throw your whole life away to go pull up on them and do what exactly?
Right. And people in the streets, like my people's in the street, this is like a form of, like, if I would have came on here as myself and I'm telling certain stories and I'm doing this and that, that's a form of dry snitching.
Yep, I heard you say that too.
You feel what I'm saying? People in the streets, because at the end of the day, why are you on social media telling street business on social media? It's like you telling it to the police. You don't know who's watching.
Who's listening, right?
You feel what I'm saying? So you are talking to the police. You think they don't monitor this and things of that nature? That's why I say I'm a character. I'm broke. You feel me?
Yeah, no, I get it. No, I listened to that episode. I think that was the same episode where you were talking about that as well. And it made so much sense. I never really thought about it that way because I don't really listen to too many people who talk about street stuff on the internet. But that makes so much sense. Like start telling too many stories, people start piecing stuff together. I think that's kind of similar to how a lot of these rappers get in trouble with some of the lyrics. The police listen to that, or whoever's investigating is listening to that, and they're putting together pieces to old crimes that they would have never known the other piece to until this particular rapper decided that they were going to rap about it in their lyrics.
Right, and you see, I bring a perspective. A lot of people be on here from. I'm really from. I don't glorify that or nothing like that, but I try to represent real people from that life. So it's not really the rappers, it's the fans that's getting the rappers caught up because they know what the rappers is talking about. You see what I'm saying? The police don't know. So you'll do a whole blog talking about, oh, this rapper said this and they smoking this and la la la. You do a whole blog and it's getting mad views. People are watching you because you're a fan. You listen to the music, so you know this, you know that. For example, Young Ma, right? A couple of years ago, Young Ma came out. She made a rap about smoking Tooka. So the Chicago people, that's somebody who got killed in Chicago. And, they smoke people or whatever, smoking the ops and all of that. But she didn't know that. She thought that was some type of weed. That was a slang for weed. So now people from Chicago getting at her like, what you talk about? You smoking this, you smoking that. And she didn't know no better. But instead of just saying, I didn't know no better, I apologize. She tried to, stand on that. You feel what I'm saying? But my point is, nobody would have known who Tooka was if people didn't say it on the internet. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, back in the days when we used to listen to hip hop and all that, we knew Jay-Z was throwing subliminals or this person, they wasn't saying names, but we talked about it amongst each other. Oh, you hear that line right there? He's talking about people. He's talking about
they were personal conversations, not for the world to hear.
Right. Now people are make a whole blog like, yo, you heard that line? So now it's all out. It's out there. You feel what I'm saying?
Wow. But yeah, I mean, those are the times that we're living in now, I guess, with, social media being so accessible. Everybody has a device. Some people have multiple. You could be wherever. And you can get the latest news on just about anything and everything at a moment's notice. So you're absolutely right.
And as far as the drill rap, like academics and DJ Black, all of these people, like they talk about the drill rap is killing each other, but that's who y'all want to interview because it brings y'all views. So if I'm in the street and I'm trying to be a rapper. I'm trying to come up, and I know me talk about smoking somebody or killing ops is going to get me an interview on one of the biggest platforms on YouTube. Of course, I'm going to do that. You feel what I'm saying? So they try to blame the drill rappers for doing this and doing that, but y'all are facilitating the behavior. And then you got some bloggers who get on here and they talk about, oh, these young drill rappers, they stupid. They talk about dropping addies and all that. And then when they get in trolled, they talk about dropping addies and pulling up. But what's their excuse? We grown. Those are kids.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I get on here and I try to speak from a perspective that other people is not seeing. Like, we set the tone. We want to see this. It's like with the trolls. If we want to see it, when it's drama, there's mad people watching. But you try to see education, they out of here.
Well, that is probably the biggest lesson that I've learned so far being on YouTube and, you know, content creating, is that the more drama, the more views you get. And I guess that's because of where I am as far as YouTube. Now, if I was a part of a different, you know, type of, I don't like to say sector, but, you know, if I was a part of something different, then maybe it would be different. But I have a question up here from Old Head.
Oh, Lord.
And he said, can you ask King Troll, is it safe? Did you just turn on your... he had to turn on your camera. He had to turn on your camera.
He asks me this all. He's trolling me. He's
trolling you. Okay.
I would cuss you out, Old Head, but I'll wait till the next time you're on the show.
Well, that is funny. So he knew exactly. I even have it on writing. Fresh Breezy brought it to me and was like, Old Head said,
Lord have mercy.
Yeah. So usually what people do is, because I haven't really gotten good at being able to read the chat and still give my undivided attention to the person I'm interviewing. So I'm getting better at it. So a lot of times if I miss something, Fresh will write it down. He'll bring it to me and then I'll ask the question. But I did happen to see his question. Is it
ignore him?
So I guess you don't need to answer that question.
I want to, but I have panel etiquette, so I ain't want to cuss him out.
It's just me and you here. You can say whatever you want. This type of show today, you can say what you need to say.
All right, shut the fuck up, Old Head.
And in that order. So let me ask you, and this was actually a question from Breezy. So, you know, I noticed when we come into your chat now, you have people click the link at the top, you verify them, and then you'll give them their wrench. Is there significance to doing that way?
All because, you know, sometimes the chat be flooded, so it's hard to find the person to tap on to give them a wrench. So this makes it easier for me. If you hit the link, there's less people in there. I can see you, and now when you go into the chat, you won't get shot or timed out. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, that makes a whole lot of sense. Well, Breezy, you got that question answered. Are you willing to take some questions from people if they pull up?
I love questions.
This information is really interesting, seriously, because like I'm not a square or anything, but like I'd be oblivious to a lot of things, and like I can tell when somebody's trolling, but it really doesn't bother me that much. So I just sometimes I guess I'll look like I don't know any better because I just don't address it. And would you say that it's best to handle trolls like when you have to, like you're a content creator, so trolls come, they go, whatever? Is the best thing, if you don't want to deal with them, to ignore them completely, address them to a degree, or
you got block, you got time out. Like you can time them out for a warning, and then if they keep on, block them. Because they just there to interrupt your show. They're not there for the show. You feel what I'm saying? So you don't want trolls to chase away genuine people who's there to see you.
No, you're right. And like a lot of times I don't even see them. I call them my goons that be in the chat, my mods. They don't be playing that because they're aware of what the Fresh Perspective's goal is. You know what I mean? They are very serious. They're just as serious about my platform as I am. And so they will block and they will, time people out. I won't even know they ever came in.
Right.
So I'm able to stay focused. I got another question. Can you see this? Is porn bombing considered trolling?
Yes, that's trolling.
But that's not okay though, because that can get your channel shut down, right?
Trolling is not okay. Ain't no future, ain't no trolling.
Trolling overall is not okay.
Ain't no future, no trolling.
I know. I was playing that song. I like that song. I downloaded it.
As you see, with the word trolling, the word comes from is a fishing term for throwing out, bait. It's like a bait tactic. So trolls are just trying to bait you into trolling, and then trolling comes from video games. Like when you used to play video games, you could have the headset on.
Mm-hmm.
So it's no offense to no white people. It used to be little white kids on there calling you the N-word, saying F you, because their parents not around. They call that troll. Then because YouTube used to be a big, like, for video games and stuff. So that's how it got here. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, trolling. There's no rules to trolling.
No rules. Now you said that there's a different. Trolls. You said you got what?
You got cool trolls. You got all types of different trolls. But it is.
I do notice that because there are some. Like I always call Jay Savage my resident troll because he's never like. To me, like for me, he's never been disrespectful. He messes with everybody. Like he just pokes at people. But then you have those trolls who want to come in and talk about fucking people's wives and calling people bitches and all kind of stuff. And I just be laughing. And so what I do is like I just will not engage in that particular conversation at that time. I'll come back when it ain't none of that going on. Like that's what's best for Lady Fresh. Now a different person may, they may go back and forth. I'm not about to go back and forth with no damn troll. That's their job. They doing what they supposed to be doing.
Exactly.
Okay, so
I tell you that, I'm black. I'm black from here. I came up. I got 6 brothers. Like, I came up being bullied, roasted.
We grew up in the same. I'm assuming we're about the same age. Right. And we grew up pretty much in the same area. I'm in Harlem. I was in Harlem. You know what I mean? So we grew up experiencing a lot of the same.
Exactly. So it's like roasting. When you roasting, people talk about your grandmother, your mother, your kids.
Right.
Anything.
Yeah. And this was to your face.
Right.
This was to your face, like real, and so like back in the day, like I just learned about trolling since I started watching Maine. I didn't know because we didn't call it that. It was like snapping, cracking, joking, like though that's what we called it. So it just has a different name now, I guess. But back then we did it to your face, and sometimes it would get serious. But for the most part, most people,
some people don't like it.
Yeah, it would.
What you say about
that? No, and I know for me, like once my mom passed, like say my mother, and I'm ready to fight. Like now, it was different. It hit different. But then after a while, I had to stop letting that bother me as well because I noticed that if a person didn't like me or whatever, that was their go-to to rile me up.
Right.
So they were drawing me in. So that's how I learned how to just be like, man, whatever.
Remember, if you put it out there, you gotta expect whatever's going on.
Right. But you don't know that.
Yeah, my condolences though. They wouldn't even know this type of stuff if you don't put it out there.
Well, it doesn't bother me now. It's been 30 years. But, when I was a kid, I didn't know any better. Like, everybody knew because you out of school for however many times, long, or whatever. So I learned young how to start letting things roll off my shoulders because, I really just had no choice. Otherwise, I'd be fighting and arguing every day. But I for damn sure knew I wasn't going to be doing that on the internet. Like
in person, I'm gonna put hands on you. But here, I take this like prank calls and somebody talking shit over the phone. You feel what I'm saying? You can't really do
what it is.
Yeah.
Like I see people get really worked up, and I be like, for real? Like I'm laughing at them because I'm like, you look crazy.
Right. What
Like
be killing me is when people from different states talk about they gonna put you gonna buy a whole plane ticket to go see a man.
about what? About some words
You
on the
know what I'm
internet.
saying?
Yeah, and and that's not to make anybody feel no kind of way about having feelings, because we all got feelings, but
Right.
I'm not about to let nobody on the internet pull my card.
Yeah, don't let them
Not,
kill your
not
girl.
to the point where I'm reacting in such a negative way, because usually you end up looking kind of crazy.
Yeah. Some people need to tear you down to build themselves up. Some people
That
need
is
to
so
make you
true.
feel bad to be happy and all that. But it's not permanent. I got permanent joy. All praise to the Most High. Ain't nobody can take this.
Right. No, I get it. But I'm glad I had you on here, because a lot of the feelings that I have about trolling, you just validated for me. That, a lot of the ways that I handle it is the way that you're supposed to handle it. I'm not too thrilled to find out that I'm in the Roach Motel and I'm not getting out of it unless I create something completely different. I'm just gonna have to make best of the hand that I have. You know what I mean?
But you BDB, like I said, man, salute to me. He's a Taurus. We very petty,
You're a
So y'all
Taurus too.
you had some good training,
I didn't know. Let me tell you something. And I tell Maine all the time, like I, crack a joke on him every now and again and talk about him being petty and all that. But he really has a good heart, and he really wanted to make sure that I had my own identity. Now you made things very clear that coming from the platform that I'm coming from is hard, which I knew that going in, but he did his very best in terms of preparing me for what to expect on here, for people to infiltrate and try to break me and him apart as far as what we have as far as building my platform. And he does a very good job of separating the fresh perspective. At least he tries to separate the fresh perspective from behind the bar. He won't even pull up to the show as much, simply because he wants to make sure that I have, that my identity is the fresh perspective, and it's not so much BDB.
But
So I always
the don't care. I have
for that.
Recovery people, white people. I got all the trolls attack me for everything.
But why though? Because I feel like you're very neutral. Like you can get down with the get down and troll the trolls. You can do the trolling, and then you have your positive. Like you've figured out a way to kind of master or be a jack of all trades.
Because that's what they do. They wanna see what triggers me.
But I heard you say yesterday that ain't nothing on the internet gonna trigger you. The only thing that can trigger you is if you face to face, and you ain't gonna tell us what that is.
I got one trigger.
One trigger. I be watching. I might be quiet because I be doing a million different things, but I be listening.
But yeah, I tell people, this is a release. Like for me, I'm triggered already. Like real life is triggering enough. So this right here is fun for me. I have fun, and I learned what they attack you with, the things, that's what they insecure at. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So if they say, "Oh, you broke," they probably broke. You feel what I'm saying? If they say you ugly, they probably ugly. You feel what I'm saying? It's people try to with people, because if somebody don't know you, they're gonna try to attack things that may hurt them. They want to say things that may hurt them because they don't know you. Right. So when they saying things to hurt you, they in their mind they saying, "Oh, this will hurt me if somebody said."
Right.
So I just flip it back on.
Let me tell you, Fresh, my husband, is very good at that. Like flipping it back on somebody else, like realizing that he was like, "Yo, you always saying something. You must feel like that."
Right.
You know what I mean? He picks up on that kind of thing very, very well. If somebody keeps, especially if they keep saying it over and over and over, then he's like, "Yo, you keep saying it, so you must have been XYZ as a kid or as a,
Exactly. Because they don't know you.
Right. They don't know you. Right. So how do you feel? And I know you said there's no rules to trolling, but how do you feel when people bring in like kids and like
Man.
some things be so disgusting?
Well, I all praise to the Most High. I do, I do it for the baby, like, but I can't let that. It's like, what kids are you talking about? If you say you talk about my kids, you don't know my kids. Say you talk about these kids, you don't really know these people. You don't know them. You're just talking. You see what I'm saying? So if I take it personal, why should I take something personal it's not personal?
It's not right. Right. And that's what I said about like, how so many women were so upset with Kevin Samuels. I know this is way off the topic, but they were really upset with his delivery and the things that he was saying. And I was like, I don't care. It wasn't directed towards me.
Exactly.
I know my stock. I know what I'm worth. I know my value. So there's not a person that can sit here and tell me that I'm a this. And when I know I'm not. So why are you letting it bother you? And trust me, I was like this forever. It took a long time for me to learn how to be this way.
I say Kevin Samuels, it's like I can understand because women, they say, I don't want this broke nigga or this bad nigga or this ugly nigga, but if a man say that, it's disrespectful.
Disrespectful.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you're supposed to respect women, but women are supposed to respect themselves.
And women should respect men too. So he was absolutely making a lot of sense with a lot of the things that he was saying. But you know how people were like happy he died and all kind of stuff. And I'm like, y'all doing too much. It's okay to disagree with what the man was saying, but to wish him dead, like I think you're really pushing it now, people. Like it's ridiculous. And he's for some people and he wasn't for some people. I understand some of what he was saying, but like I said, regardless, if it didn't apply to me, I didn't take offense to it. So why would I take offense to something I know better? Exactly. So it's the same thing with trolling. I feel like it's like a white man can get on here and say whatever he wants. I'm a black, crunchy, whatever. I know what I am. I know when I look at myself and say to myself my affirmations every day. I know who my husband married and what he thinks of me. So I really don't take this stuff seriously. So I'm glad you came to let me know that that's the appropriate way. That's the appropriate way.
What got me with y'all, I say y'all like not no disrespect to nobody else, but I say y'all grown, like y'all. Yeah, y'all grown, and all praises to the Most High. I see y'all, y'all have strong faith and things of that nature. And me growing up a certain type of way, I envy people who like live a certain type of life. Isn't a good way, but it's just that I could never have that. I could never have that life. But I respect people more. That
you could never have what life?
Handle responsibility, do it the right way and things of that nature. All that tough talk and all that don't impress me. Like that's something I did when I was young. It's time it's time we grow up.
No, I get it. I'm telling you, we all have a journey, you know what I mean? And so I think that some people either can use this YouTube thing to further their journey in one direction, or they can further that journey in the same direction they've been going in. You know what I mean? So I think whatever works for you works for you. You know what I mean? Like that's just kind of how I take this whole YouTube thing. It's like I don't take anything too seriously, but I really do appreciate a lot. Like I have a great appreciation for people. I have a great appreciation for people who pour positive things into me as opposed to the negative. Right. And I have great appreciation for people who school me on things that I have no idea. This lane is so different for me. Seriously, like I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just each day, I think of what kind of content I would want to hear and what kind of understanding. And me and Fresh talked about trolling, how to get a real understanding about trolling and what trolls are and how to spot them, because I really wanted to know if I was handling them right. And I am. So I'm happy.
You still here. You doing your thing. Keep let the haters hate. And what I tell a lot of people, this live YouTube live stream, even these panels, is not more than 5 years old. So we are pioneers. We all are doing something that's never been done before. And I try to talk for the long term effects. Like we don't, a lot of things we doing on here is like a new drug or vaccine. We're not gonna know the long time effects until people will, get vaccinated and things of that nature. So this is new. This is not even 5 years old. So a lot of things that's happening right now, we setting a tone for the future. A lot of things that's done on here that we're doing is the first time people have done it. We are the pioneers. This is new. YouTube Lives is not even 5 years old. Panels is not even 4 years old. You feel what I'm saying?
No, you're right. Because I just really started, listening. Of course, I started listening to Star. I think that was like the first live I've ever seen, and that was fresh listening to him. And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. That and then I think Maine was probably the first show that I like really watched, and I started using YouTube, and I'm like, that was only a couple years ago, and I'm like, okay, I didn't even know they did this kind of stuff on YouTube, like lives and stuff. I used it for research. Like, okay, let me see how you do this and how you do that. My daughter watched the Ryan's toy review. You know what I mean? Like that was what we turned YouTube on for the kids to watch kids play with other toys. That was which I always thought was kind of strange. I'm like, so you're really gonna sit here and watch other kids play with toys you don't have?
Right. Then you went down the rabbit hole, and here you are. Don't worry, it happened to all of us that's here right now.
It did. So, well, since you mentioned that, what was your first introduction to YouTube?
Well, I told you I used to do marketing and promotion on D-Block when social media first came out. Like I was on the run for 10 years. So like one of the first people on when MySpace was out on social media.
Trolling you, yo.
Salute.
Wait, hold on, man. Hold on.
He's trolling you.
Oh, make this right. Salute.
Oh my God. Y'all,
what's poppin'? What's going on,
Big B's.
You know it.
He trolled the troll.
Hey, I gotta learn from somewhere. Might as well learn from King Troll, right?
That's why he here.
You can't lose with that hat. You can't lose with that hat.
You already know it, baby. You already know it. Yeah, I just came up to salute you. You know what I mean? This was a much needed interview. You know what I mean? You broke down the facts, and I learned a lot from it, so I appreciate that. And I definitely got to give you a shout out because you're the only one I've seen on YouTube troll we'll just say the father of trolling. Never seen nobody else. So I respect the shit out of that. So you definitely King Troll. Salute to you. I'm gonna let y'all go back to the interview.
Appreciate it, man. And listen, I remember when I first was introduced to you, you sent me a cash app.
Oh yeah.
You kind of got insulted and sent me
I remember that.
Yeah, I think it was just kind of a misunderstanding.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
I have a misunderstanding with him every week.
I think
Look, I'm glad he was frozen on that part.
Yeah, man. But I appreciate y'all. Y'all always support.
Y'all can hear me?
I see y'all into y'all faith. That's one real thing about me. I'm trying to move in another direction, and that's what impresses me. People who take care of their family, do what they have to do, things like that, all that other stuff. I see that every day. When I get off here, I'm gonna see it. You feel what I'm saying? So I respect that. That's what I'm trying to be around. That's what I look forward to, and things of that nature. A lot of people hustle backwards.
That's true.
Fact.
We too old for that shit.
Hell yeah.
So I salute y'all for real, man. I salute
Appreciate that.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And it means a lot when people acknowledge, you know, those things. And we don't do anything, I don't feel different from anybody else, but we stay true to ourselves. And I think that's the most important thing. And I want to make sure I project that on this platform as being true to who I am. So,
well, I know y'all don't feel like that, but it's ratchet out there. It's ratchet out there.
I know it. Shit.
We
I
know.
I'm learning though, man. I'm learning. I'm a work in progress with this thing, man.
So what's in your future? You got I know you're doing the Gladiator school. I actually enjoyed what you were doing with the girls with the bathing suits. Even though I thought that was pretty funny.
Hold on, I missed that one.
You know why? Because this is what I did, man. I kept seeing all of this. You know, when you into certain things, you know, the same people pop up on your timeline.
It's curated content.
So I start watching other things now, and that pops up on my timeline. So you know, the girls do the fashion, the bathing suits, and all. So I subscribe, I watch it. So all of that pop up on my timeline now. So I'd rather see that. You know, I do it already. Like I already do drama and all that. I don't want to see it. You know what I'm saying?
That was funny. He would. So I don't know if you've seen it, Fresh. Like each show that he did, I think each day of the week. You know, it was like Ladies Week.
Oh yeah, he does the lady.
Yeah, he was doing positive stuff.
Yeah, it's for the ladies.
Right. And so he had like the girls with the bathing suits, and then you know
I didn't see the bathing suit episode.
They trying on the bathing suits to see which ones don't get all cut up and you know be.
And when was this show?
It was
I did a whole week. Yeah,
I
did a whole week. Every week, I picked
that day we were barbecuing.
My timeline, so I put their link in the bottom. I gave them promotion. You know.
Yeah, I know. I pulled up to one. It was funny. He was drinking and he was taking shots. I think I sent about 2 or 3 shots. Yeah, he was twisted.
Yeah, they be setting me up. The ladies set me up.
That was cool.
I can't drink. I act a fool.
And what night is that again? It's Thursdays?
I used to have ladies' night on Saturday, but
Saturdays.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. Ladies, I don't know. Sometimes the ladies get out of hand. You know.
Do they?
I just be having fun. Listen. I ain't trying to get on here and get into no relationships or nothing like that. I'm just having fun, you know.
Oh,
and let me put this out on another show. I
guess that means your DM was popping. Your DM was
ever met any ladies off of YouTube. Nothing. No, never happened. Never.
Hey, you might find love on YouTube. You never know.
Listen. Because you know, some people be thinking I'm in here macking, getting girls off the YouTube. No,
I believe it.
That's not what I'm doing. Having a good time. That's it.
Nah, your ladies' nights be fun. Like when we on the road a lot, so you know sometimes you have the music going, and then you just that particular week you did you had the bathing suit thing going on. You was like, I don't know if I like this one because it's covering too much.
Listen, I try to mix it up, have fun and all that. I got another page I'm gonna be getting on and all that, but I had to troll because they tried to get rid of my positive page, so I'm just making them pay right now. So I say, you know what? I'm just gonna focus all on trolling them. But I think they like it. I think the trolls like when I troll. Because every time I say I'm
it's probably a challenge. And I don't see too many people that do it. You know, like the people that go back and forth with trolls, that's something different. Like they're emotional. They just going back and forth. But
yeah,
you don't be emotional. You be laughing and you
I do have an emotion. It's called joy.
Well, you don't have like a negative emotion, put it that way.
Because I like to get people mad that like to get people mad. Like when I was a kid, I never bullied. I'll bully the bully. I'll bully a bully. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, but
now, if you want to hang out with me and you hung around me because you knew you know, it's gonna get you a little props, so the bullies ain't gonna bully you. I might mess with you and all that. But I know you just using me. You feel what I'm saying? You just hanging around me trying to get your little props up and all that. So you're gonna have to pay somewhere.
So if somebody bullying me, I can come get you.
Oh yeah, if I see that, yeah, listen.
I'd be like, I'm going to get my big brother.
I'll tell you a story. I got a niece. She's older than me, but I used to defend her like, and I was little, and she's older than me. So when they used to mess with her, I used to come and they used to laugh at me like, "Oh, this little kid." So I always learned, I could get a stick, a rock, a bottle. They took me seriously. But yeah, I got a niece. She older than me, and I used to defend her.
Yeah, everybody need that one person in the family.
That's me.
If they come outside with that person, you better look the other way. That's how it was with my brothers.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Right, Fresh? Ain't that right?
No, exactly.
I'm
Ain't that right, Fresh? My brothers used to come outside.
You got three brothers, 3 of them. So.
And my brothers were the type.
Trying to add a new one with KT.
Yeah, well, I need I need somebody on the internet.
Okay, I got you.
They start trolling me, and I get in my feelings. I'm like, I'm going to get Mr. Outside.
You got this pit bull down here. I just see.
I ain't giving them no more action, KT. I'm done with that.
I feel you.
But you do it different.
Who, me?
No.
Okay.
You do it different.
I got six brothers, and one of my brothers got 8 daughters. So I'm mean.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I threaten them. I threaten their parents, whoever.
All right.
Wow. Yeah, I have brothers like that. Yeah. My brothers were the type of brothers, in New York, like you fight one-on-one.
Right.
If you get jumped, now your brother's gonna make you fight each one of those girls that you got jumped.
Oh, that's what my brothers did to me, man.
Yes. That was the kind of brothers I grew up with. Like, so if you don't, then me and you gonna fight.
Right.
And I used to think they would really fight me, so I did what they said.
This is fun for me. Like, when I found my faith and all that, I used to be the aggressor. So now, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of bait people into. I like, I like being the aggressor, but it's not right. So I love if you start with me. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that.
There you go. Right.
You feel justified at that point.
Right. Bingo! I got action.
Yeah, that's definitely fresh. Ain't that right?
I know what you're talking about.
So last call for anybody who wants to come up, ask any questions. While we have the troll master here himself, he's been doing an excellent job at answering these questions and helping Lady Fresh maneuver these trolling streets. Because I like I said, I suspected that I was handling most things the right way. As long as the right way for me. And as far as like trying to build my platform, but it's good to have that verification that when dealing with trolls, you don't want to give them the energy. Not if you want to get rid of them. Now, if you're interested in dealing with trolls, then
if you get up here trolling, I'm gonna roast you.
Well, I'm not a troller. That's not my thing.
But
like
I might talk about if you let anybody up in the link.
Oh, I mean, well, nobody's hitting it, so I guess we're safe. Is
that me? Am I breaking up? Because I think I'm gonna have to change rooms again. Am I breaking up, or is that you?
It might be me. I can't hear myself. So, is this a question for you? Can you hear me? Am I breaking up when I'm talking to you?
Yeah, you're going in and out. I don't know if that's my service or yours.
I don't know. How do I sound to you, Fresh?
You sound good to me.
Am I breaking up? Or
no, you're not.
You sound all right to me.
Is this question for you, King Troll? When will he remake his Crackhead song? See, I'm oblivious. I have no idea.
Yeah, they want to hear the crackhead song, man.
Dirty Ken.
You. What's up, Lady Fresh? What's up, Fresh?
What's up? Salute to you, bro.
Kenzo, what
Appreciate
up,
you.
baby?
Appreciate you. King Troll, never met you. How you doing, sir? Nice to meet you.
I don't want to know you.
Yeah. I don't blame you. Join my cult. Come on.
Yeah, he's a cult leader, y'all know.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's a cult leader.
Yeah,
Don't
he
join
says
his-
that. He says that. I don't have much of a cult, but okay. It's like me and Kels. That's a shitty cult.
They call his day one. You ever hear him say
That's
day
called
one?
marriage.
He's giving out my code.
That's
Hear him?
called marriage.
He said it's just him and Kels. I said that's called marriage.
Yeah, exactly. Some cult.
Salute to the day one. Salute to the day one.
Oh, here you go. Trolling me now. Now, I did see a question in the chat earlier. I wasn't sure if you guys had got to. I think it's the question you asked when you guys had the technical issues. Is there anything King Troll finds too far from a troll? And you had asked them on the troll page and a regular as well.
Yeah, on the troll page, no.
Mm-hmm.
On the regular page, yeah, I don't tolerate no trolls. And then, on the middle page, kids, family, the dead.
I knew this guy was coming.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, why I do my boy like that?
Who that?
Here comes Debo. Put your shit up.
The uninvited.
Head.
Yo, who taught you how to
Uninvited
use
is here. What to do?
You said who taught him how to use YouTube?
Yeah, you know how we make.
That's a good question, King Troll.
Oh my God.
That's a good question. Yeah,
What
who
up,
can we
Troll?
blame
Not
for
me,
getting you
man.
started on here, Ohead? Who can we blame?
Sloop Ryan.
You.
You can't tire me out. You can't do nothing. You can't do
Hey,
nothing.
Lady Fresh, you know
You
he
can't do
calling Brian,
nothing.
right?
What'd you say?
I said, oh, he'd be calling KT Brian. That shit is
From
hilarious.
Family Guy?
Brian Saturday.
And he spelled it like
Oh, that's not how you say it.
green. He spelled it like
Ohead, is that really where you got the Brian from all this time?
Yeah, Tree Hugger. Catch up.
Oh, my God. This guy.
I call him Buford, old Buford.
Buford. Oh, no.
There's not many things I regret online. Bringing old head around is one of them.
Did you brought him around? You brought old head to
Unfortunately.
Oh,
Yep.
See, it's all my fault.
See, I like to see like the lineage, between people. You never know who brought.
Yeah, as the communities get bigger, it is kind of a cool thing to look back and you're like, yo, where did this person come from? And because it's a diverse community.
Where did it all go wrong?
I would have never thought you brought old head here. I didn't even think y'all really liked each other.
Yeah, no. Oh my God.
I don't like none of these niggas.
Yeah.
Brian,
You're the troll to the trolls, so you're not supposed to, right?
Honestly, rest in peace. But T History showed me B. I met Deuce through another channel. T History suggested. I found B's through T History.
I thought it was,
So it was, quite a few.
Okay.
I thought Gito Quinn introduced you to me.
No, I think it was T History had suggested you. I think in Quinn's chat. It could have been either of them, but yeah, it was one of the two.
King Troll, do you know how I started watching your show?
From behind the bar.
Nope.
I didn't think it was the way she asked. I didn't think it was.
Yeah, because I knew you would assume it was behind the bar, but it's somebody who does support behind the bar.
King Finger?
Yep.
Who?
King Finger.
I wasn't sure if you said it's someone that did support or didn't. The list that didn't, I'm like, uh-oh.
No, she did.
I think she was talking. I think she was talking to me, Kenzo.
Yeah, that was the.
I was just asking a question.
Yeah, that was the first time that I ever watched the actual King Troll, like heard of King Troll and watched it. Was Pink Sugar.
Pink Sugar.
Pink.
Did somebody just say
He
Pete?
like
We
Taurus.
already established that. You're kind of late.
It's a long story.
And we don't want to.
Yeah, all heads on the West Coast. It takes time for it to get out there.
Ah, got you. So we're going from east to Midwest to the West. Okay, got you.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But yes,
Fresh, did you start watching King Troll through BDB or Pink Sugar?
I think it was BDB. I want to say. I believe it was BDB. Yep.
Do these two idiots got questions for me, or they are just up here?
Yeah, that is a good question.
I did just have one. I'm trying to. Oh, okay. I remember. King Troll, could you see your platform being something on, let's say broadcast television, cable television?
If they let me keep the bass, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You said if they let you keep the mask.
There's bigger trolls out there. Let's moving on up. 50 Cent. 50 Cent. If you ever hear this, I'm trolling 50 Cent.
Two in the morning.
50 Cent is a troll for real.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He might be one of the biggest celebrity trolls.
Right.
Sold out the Ja Rule concert.
Yeah, that's hilarious. For every seat to the Ja Rule concert, that's funny.
Yeah, I would never want a problem with 50 or Judge Judy. Jesus Christ.
Judge Judy. Oh yeah, Judge Judy husband was my judge before.
Yeah, my people had to go see Judge Judy before.
Husband.
Cursing them out, man.
Huh?
Yeah, she was rough in New York, man.
Yo, Judge Judy is crazy. She be tripping on people. You're like, I'm the defendant.
They call him.
She's like, get your freaking life together. You're like, I'm the defendant, lady. Take it easy.
They call her husband Hangman, Judge Hangman.
Judge Hangman.
Didn't they try to give him a TV show sometime back?
Yeah, he did.
He had one.
Yeah,
he's like little gray hair, glasses, right?
Right.
Yep.
So, King Troll, would you consider Tekashi a troll?
Yeah, that's how I started King Troll, trolling Tekashi.
Yeah, I think he's one of the biggest too. Him and 50 is, I don't know, they might be neck and neck with it. Well, what about these real rappers? You think they're trolls? Or how about, better yet, do they troll each other?
They troll each other, but it turns into something else.
Right.
Yeah, it's more like shade because it turns into something else.
Right, I get it.
Because what happens is they from rival gangs, so.
Right.
But they be trolling. They definitely trolling. Academics is a troll. All of these people, they all trolls. It's more. I told you I did marketing promotion, so you got all promotion is good promotion.
Okay.
So as long as you can have people talking about you or saying you, if it's negative, positive, the worst thing is when they not acknowledge you.
Yeah, that is true because I've seen shows of people talk about people, and then I go to see who the person is. So I get it. I get it. Yeah.
Even with the Tekashi, they might have been talking a lot of bad, but they were talking about him every day.
Right.
Yeah.
It might have been he was acting crazy in certain cities and shit, but he was, they're still talking about him.
What Tekashi did when he did on his videos, he played his music at a frequency that sound scanner pick it up, but you can hear it.
Oh wow!
So every time he told people his videos got millions of views, that's how he was getting on the billboard.
Wow.
Hey, King Troll, so the show is gonna, it go in all directions, but where did you think the show was gonna go?
What show?
The King Troll show. Yeah.
I just did it to troll the trolls, have fun, and drop some juice. I don't expect nothing.
I think that's important too. A lot of people on YouTube set expectations, high expectations, to have none. You kind of keep your joyous, demeanor.
Easy to stay humble.
Yeah, exactly.
Some people get on here trying to break into the industry. I did that already. I'm not trying to, people get exploited and things of that nature on here.
Yeah,
that's what I was going to ask you. I was going to ask you, did that push you away from doing that? Did you know the shit that goes on in the industry that you can't be a part of?
Right. That's what happened that's why I came on here, but this is starting to turn into just like the industry. You know?
Wow.
You got gatekeepers, you got people exploiting each other. It's turned into, it used to be more freedom. You can come out, it was genuine people who wanted to learn new things, but now it's just pop. Turned into pop.
Yeah, that's true, because I know when I first went on YouTube, it was learn to fix something on the car or something like that. I never even knew it was this type of stuff on YouTube. You know?
Once they put monetization, once you get paid, that's it. It was over. Once they put monetization, people can get paid. People start doing it not for the love. Like before, when you see somewhere where you don't get paid, people are doing it for the love.
Before StreamYard.
Right.
And that's crazy, because like I said,
before StreamYard, you had to have 1,000 to do anything. You know what I mean? You had to actually have like a following already before you could even be live.
Yeah, that's what I did with my positive page. I started out the rap the real way.
I mean, shit, nowadays you come across a page has 4 subs. They're not even talking. You know what I mean? You're like, does this need to be live? And it's like, you had to earn it before StreamYard.
I'm trying to get to my 500 because I need my community page. I need to be able to.
I heard that was 500 now.
Yes. I need y'all to help me.
Funny they make it now.
Help me get there. Get people to start subscribing to the Fresh Perspective.
Yeah, that community tab's perfect. That's how I got a few people were just here now because I shared this. That's a beautiful thing. You can share your interests and things like that.
Yeah, this show will grow. I'm gonna worry about it. This show will grow.
My coat?
You said you shared it to your coat.
My community tab.
We don't no cult people over here now. Hold up.
My cult members are already in both of your communities. What are we talking about here?
That's how I know you're a cult leader.
Kenzo, what is your cult? Like, so what's that about?
That's some shit King Troll made up because he's paranoid.
Hipsters and tree huggers.
Is that what
King
that
Troll's
tattoo on your
paranoid,
hand
that's
is?
all.
A cult tattoo or something?
Oh, I don't have no cult tattoos. No.
Let me clear that up.
Yo, how'd I look at my hands to make sure? I'm like, wait a minute here.
He got a tattoo of a hot Cheeto bag.
My tattoos look like they were done in a jail cell. I've never been in one. I've been in a jail cell, but I've never been to prison. All my shit looks jailhouse though.
Don't you idiots supposed to be asking me questions?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, is that you?
Whoa, Eggy, egg.
I just need
Where all the YouTube hoes? I'm gonna get that thing much wetter.
Blessed to have an Eggy.
That pussy. And as I lick that click, how much fun is going to be.
Only because it's it's a troll. It's a troll.
That pussy.
I'm already in the
as she sit her legs upright.
Eggy got louder.
I'ma put the tip in. It feels so tight. Whoa, that pussy will be a very.
All right, the end. All right.
He's lewd, nigga.
Eggy.
The end.
Oh my bad. Eggy overdid it.
A young intellectual show.
Eggy,
You know what I'm saying?
you was over easy, bro. You was over easy.
Oh, my bad. I apologize. I'm very I ain't even listened to the interview. You know, I'm working. I came to the show late. I just seen a link. You know, Eggy addicted to sing. I truly apologize.
You just saw a link and hit it.
I seen the comments in the comment section. I was trying to read them. I was trying to find that StreamYard.
You knew I was up here, right?
Oh, hey, shut the fuck up. Don't you see this young lady talking to me? Respect the show.
You respect the show. Come in here with your.
See, I bring you over here, King Troll, interview you, and this is what I get, huh?
Bees, my bad, Bees. It's still your fault.
Don't blame King.
I'm not.
Bees, you on a troll channel.
Idiots got a question.
King Charles said, "Do y'all have a question? What are you here for? Do you have a question for him? He's being interviewed."
Yes, I have a question.
I forgot my question.
Um,
I forgot. I'll humbly.
I'm gonna ask King Charles any of the tracks we can get and play.
What?
What's his name? Some of the music that he plays, we'd like to hear more of it.
What?
Was that a question or a statement, sir?
Yeah, can we get the
What, my
soundtrack?
brother?
Can we get access to the
Oh, you
soundtrack?
talking about the original music I play?
Yeah,
The original music I play?
yeah.
It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube.
He said, "Play
Okay.
it yourself, damn it."
I'll find it and I'll play it.
Am
But
I
you
the
got a lot
only
of
one drinking?
you got a lot of Tupac and Machiavelli. We need some of that too.
What?
Yeah, I heard you a big Pac fan.
Oh yeah, Tupac.
Yeah, I told her to
Me
play.
too.
I told her to play some for
When
the kid.
he died, I thought I was gonna die.
Right.
I
That's
thought I was gonna
Tupac right there here on 183rd and Walton right there.
I have a question.
He forgot his question.
Yeah.
What happened, Kenzo? You fell off?
But
Okay.
you make the beats for those acts?
What?
Do you make the beats for the
What the fuck is wrong with your brain?
I'm asking, do he make the beat? I didn't know, nigga, so I asked.
That's breezy. I'm good. My husband comes
Make
to
the
check on me.
beats for what acts?
Huh?
Bees, I got a question your mommy asking. Where do you see yourself in 5 years when it deals with the internet?
I don't know.
That's a good question. He said, "I don't know." Why are you saying it like
I
that?
never thought about that.
You don't think that far ahead?
I said I never thought about that. I did.
You break it up.
To do. It's just stay out of fuck out of trouble.
Okay, a more serious question. How many chicks on YouTube you smashed?
He answered that
0.
question. He
See
was
what I'm
very
saying?
definite.
Oh, Lady Fresh, you already asked that? My bad.
No, I
he
didn't ask him. We were talking about ladies' night, and he said ladies be getting a little out of control, and he has not smashed, hit none of these chicks that be coming through here. So,
Allegedly.
well,
See what I'm talking about, yo?
Oh, no, I know. This is a good question. No, all seriousness. Bees, who was your motivation to do work on the internet? Do you have any inspiration? Take your time. Think of it, brother.
No. When I got on the internet is because I see that, like I used to do street team. So when I found on the internet that, damn, I don't gotta go.
Would your mind elaborating? Street team for who?
like promotion?
That's I was gonna say that's
Yeah,
like
D-Block, you know.
Oh, here, shut the fuck up. Like what rap group?
D-Block, The Locks, Bad Boy.
Oh, you was on Team Bad Boy? Okay.
Because you know Super Mario, he's like the creator of the street team. He's from the
When the pop thing was lit,
I came out, man. If you don't shut your motherfucking ass up. So I came out as Wario, you know what I'm saying, and I did the street, the web. I took the team on social media.
Tam, I'll be remembering what happened yesterday.
Oh Lord, have mercy. We got a troll inside the chat.
Oh, which one?
What's his name? Captain.
Oh, Captain Hood.
Yeah,
He
I was about to
always
say something about his mother, but
oh Lord. You know what's so funny though is we were talking about trolling, and they obviously are in the chats. But a lot of times people come over here and they're on their best behavior. So I can't always spot the ones that are always like the
Well,
trolls.
Captain Hood is mad because I was trolling one of his favorite YouTubers. You know, he's like a groupie type of dude. So he's mad at that. I don't even know him.
Yeah, he tried to troll me one time, but I ignored it. He cool with me though. I fuck with him. And none of the ladies in the chat got questions for King Troll?
I have a question.
You know you do. Oh my
No, after what was
I said one of the ladies.
Ladies first. Go ahead, old head. Ladies first.
One of the ladies, and he said, I do.
No, I just throw that in there. I got a question, but okay, I forget it. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. By all means.
Well, since you got his comment up there, Captain Hood, your mother's a man.
That's why I can't get out the Roach Motel.
No, that's all right. It's all right.
I was gonna ask King Troll what was his best.
I
era.
apologize, Lady Fresh.
What did you do?
The song that was very inappropriate.
No, this is an inappropriate show today.
Yeah, yeah.
We have those every now and again, you know.
Ruin the lady's
It's
show.
on Monday. Now on a Wednesday.
Oh, so you said I could finish the song?
No. We heard my ears bleed. I like to bleed green, not red. You have me bleed. My ears bleed.
Hey.
Old head blow his breath. Your ears gonna be leaking green.
Be careful, lady. Some trolls.
I apologize, Lady Fresh.
What you say?
They're gonna be back over here. They don't care if it's Wednesday, Thursday.
But they ain't gonna be on the panel though.
Exactly.
And then it's half the time I don't even see the chat. So I have to find out about stuff after. They be like, did you see when? I'm like, nope.
When I started, that happened too. Then I started reading the chat. And
I'm getting better. It's hard because I want to pay
don't
attention.
Don't read it. Don't read it.
That's amazing. He was like, don't even worry. No, not me. Willie was like, don't worry about your chat. That's what you got us for. Willie, that is my dude right there.
Oh shit, Lady. Damn, I'm about to ask you a question.
He do not be playing about Lady Fresh. He be like, nah, don't worry about the chat. That's what you got us for. But you know, I try to engage.
You trying to build your brand up?
Yeah, I'm working on that too.
I actually had a question.
Shut up. I just subbed to the channel.
No, King Pro.
Hold up,
King
you
Pro,
just subbing to my channel? You just subbing?
Yes, Lady Fresh.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm trying to get to my 500. I need my community wall.
Once you get 500, you can bounce. Hey, King
A
Pro.
fresh perspective. I like that.
King Tron, what is your favorite era of the show? When did you have the most fun?
He said era.
Every time you leave.
See, I can't be serious or ask a serious question. No, I'm not.
Heart crying.
Trolling is not nice.
I'm not allowed to be civil.
Trolling is
No,
not
no.
nice. Trolling is flailing insults.
I haven't been insulted. Nor have I insulted anyone.
Not true, because you could be nice over nice and troll somebody, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so troll me nicely.
Yeah, I think it's fun trolling out there.
That's what old head is.
A friendly troll, like.
But I want to know a nice troll. I say
the nasty shit. Someone get nasty with me.
Eggy nice. Eggy very nice, but nice enough.
You may not be disrespectful, but you're not saying a nice how do you troll nice?
They trolling you right now.
When you gonna be like, I don't know, like when you gonna be my girl, or when we gonna meet, or something like that.
Nah,
by sharing, hitting a like button, participate.
You look like you flirting.
That's
you look like you fresh. You like you whore deodorant. But you can't stand to stink for a second.
Yeah, you can flirt and troll. That could be a form of trolling, I think.
I don't know.
Flirting.
Or you know how some females, they'll say, "Oh, your outfit look nice and all that." Everybody knows it's not nice. But you like, oh,
right? So that's not nice. Troll, you're not nice. That's not nice. I mean, it's not disrespectful, but it's not nice.
But they gonna act like they really like your outfit.
I think Eggy is the first prototype of a good troll. Yeah, like right. I don't disrespect people intentionally unless you disrespect me, right? Hey, not that
What's your
foul.
cause?
I like having fun.
Yeah,
You
I
like,
mean,
you
I
like,
definitely think they're fun trolls. Those are the ones I like. Like, I don't like when it gets all crazy. I can't pay attention. I have to tune you out. I can't.
Captain Hood, if you go in an abortion clinic, you'll see your mother face on the front door.
Oh my god.
Customer of the month. I apologize, Lady Fresh.
Where
You
did that come from?
keep coming for me.
That was hella random.
Oh, somebody trolling him in the comments.
Maybe he should.
Yeah, Captain Hood.
Captain Hood.
So I'm assuming what's going on right now. This is a very mild version of trolling.
Yes, this is trolling.
This
Old
is-
head is not up here to ask me no serious questions.
No,
Yeah,
you
serious,
were
but
Lamar.
you guys didn't accept it, so you know, fuck it.
I think they saw an opportunity to hit a link.
There you go.
Ryan, are you
See, I confess, I kept it real. Cause I bees was promoting the show. I was busy. I said, yeah, all right, nigga, where's that? And I just typed in Lady Fresh, hit the live, and I said, whoa, okay. Where that link at?
Are you trolling?
Well, ladies,
Hey,
show up and sing a song.
Eggy, how many girls you fly to Jersey? Fly in.
What?
You ask me an honest question. How many girls you flew into Jersey?
What you mean? Off of YouTube?
Yeah.
Fuck, I look like flying a chick to Jersey.
Yo, Lady Fresh, you know if you hit
She
those
better
three
fly
buttons-
herself if you
Oh,
want
do you
this
want to
dick.
say shit?
If you hit those
Listen
three,
to-
Lady Fresh, if you hit those 3 buttons on the side, you can control people's volume. You can turn them all the way down, make them low.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh, you obviously ain't never seen none of my shows.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
I
no
was just
problem.
making a suggestion for old head.
See, he took a swipe at me.
Go
Took a
ahead.
swipe at me. You see how it is? Took a swipe at me. I used to give demerits and chances, but that's all out the window.
Old head always comes over here and is so nice. He comes over here and
Yeah,
talks.
yeah. I'm
He's
very.
coming over here
nice
telling us
troll.
about tree huggers.
Yeah, he's a nice troll. See, he's trolling you nicely.
Yeah, I would say old head a nice troll.
Yes.
He ain't that serious.
I've even had some not nice trolls come over here and they behave themselves because they know I don't have a problem. I would kick anybody off my platform. I don't kick.
That's why they nice. See, but you got to be careful. Some of them, they try to rock you to sleep.
Oh.
Then they be nice, and then
And then they palm bomb you.
yeah, or you say something to get them mad or something. Then now they attacking you. Most of the people who troll me, I showed them love.
That makes sense. Them be the main ones, right?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah, but
When I was young, that's what happened to me. When I was young, people try to be your friend, and then they see, they test your temperature, see how far they can take stuff. You know how when you was a kid, you had certain people like that.
Oh, you as an adult.
Yeah.
Captain, I like that. Old head put bone marrow in his cereal. I like that one.
Hey, he don't want the fangs. I ain't thinking about him.
That
What
extra
happened to
potassium.
Enzo? Did you voluntarily drop down, or did your phone just do that? So King Troll was 45 a troll?
Who's that?
45?
45.
President of the United States.
Oh yeah.
I feel like he was the biggest troll ever.
It's a cruel trick.
I'm like, yo, you trolling America. You
Boy, the kids all messed up today because of that.
Hey, Bees, what's old boy you be listening to? That's that song, No Future and No Trolling.
Oh yeah, that's Shaka Rocka.
Shaka Rocka.
Yeah. Damn, I keep forgetting. I've been looking for the past.
Yeah, it's called Shaka Rocka Trolling.
That's what I was playing at the beginning of the show.
That's my homie from LA and shit.
Ain't no future in no trolling. I had to play that, but then my daggone things start acting crazy.
The production, the sound quality is great on them tracks, man. I'll give you that.
Yeah, he's related. He's that's LT Genesis cousin. They use the same.
Okay. Young Dolph, rest in peace.
Real right. He got some good music though, y'all. Word.
Does anybody else up here have a question for King Troll?
No, I'll ask the remainder of the questions when I get on his show. Because
Are you
I
live
can't.
again tonight, King Troll? After this? Did he hear me? You going live again tonight, King Troll?
I'm not sure. Depends on if I go back up top or if I stay in the city. If I stay in the city, I might go back live. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Lady Fresh, you on Clubhouse?
I am.
You be on there a lot or no?
Not a lot. I use Clubhouse mainly for to increase my engagement on IG.
Is it under Fresh Perspective?
It's under Lady Fresh.
Okay.
How do you pick your topics?
Actually, I utilize Clubhouse quite a bit for that. I tend to come across a lot of interesting people on there, especially as far as music. So, like the gentleman I played his music today was from Clubhouse, and we did an event together last night on Instagram. So usually,
if y'all know Josiah, I don't know. I know Bees know. If y'all know Josiah, go over there and holler at him. He'll build your room up for y'all.
Okay. Yeah,
And he ain't gonna put no fuck shit on there. All his followers like females, and they probably deal with the same, content you deal with.
Okay.
Hit that cash app. Nah.
Yeah, hit the cash app.
No free promo.
But yeah.
Who? Josiah promo? Who that?
Clubhouse gets a bad rap, actually. For
Thank
a lot of drama, because it do be rooms over there, just like YouTube. There be rooms over there where it is a lot of drama. However, I align myself with rooms that are more on the positive side. So while we're actually talking about that real quick, I am going to actually promote my next episode, which is someone who I met through Clubhouse, and I interviewed her one other time before. But her name is Charmaine Santos. Her husband and her, they help with credit repair. So they have a company, Second Chance Credit. We actually did an interview on the Roz and Fresh show back in I want to say October of last year. And she's going to actually come back this time and talk about business credit. So we discussed personal credit, building it, starting it, and all those type of things. But now we're going to talk about business credit. So people who are business owners or who are inspiring to own a business, you don't know quite how to fund it or how to build credit for it. Charmaine Santos is going to come on Sunday, and she's going to talk to us about building business credit. Her and her husband I actually met on Clubhouse. And so I just try to pick content that I feel like people would like, and that's important to me. So like today is a laid back show. I wanted to talk about trolling because I really wanted to understand what trolling was. But my main goal is always to promote Black businesses, to promote artists, to give artists exposure. Even though I'm a small platform, I like to give as many new artists exposure as I can. So it's a very positive space. Or that's my goal anyway.
Lady Fresh, I want to say I appreciate the time. B, salute. I don't know who to do next to me, but salute. Salute to the chat. And don't be shy on Clubhouse.
Yeah, I'm gonna start.
Yeah, I've been seeing you on there every now and again. But thank you for checking in. Appreciate it.
Salute, Eggy.
So King Troll, did you have any parting words for us? Like, is there anything that I didn't ask you that you feel like I need to know as far as understanding trolling as it pertains to like YouTube and content creation?
No, I think you pretty much in a troll motel.
Thanks. That makes me feel real good. But you know what? So far, honestly though, I don't really have any complaints about my journey so far. You know, I'm literally 2 months in. Yesterday made 2 months, right? And then I had the 5 months last year. So I'm not completely oblivious, but I'm still learning. And so far, I'll have to say that most people have been pretty respectful. I don't put nothing past anybody. I'm not trying to friend anybody outside of this platform.
Well, I do tell you this, like I said, once you get to 500, you're gonna have more haters. Then 1,000, then 5,000, then 10,000. You become competition, and you're gonna have. So just remember, don't take none of this stuff personal, and try not to put out. Try not to put out so much personal stuff.
Right. That's something that Maine says a lot as well.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's about it. That's all I can tell you, man.
You need to write an ebook. You can teach this course. That's very popular right now. People writing ebooks. You'd be surprised.
I got Gladiator school, man.
So when do you do that? Is that like every day that you go live? Is there certain days that you do that, or what?
If it's on King Troll, that's Gladiator school.
Okay. I do feel like I learn stuff every time I listen to your show.
Well, that's dope, man. If you're having fun and you can learn something, I'll reach my goal.
Right. Yeah, that's super important right there, because the minute I stop having fun with this, it means it's time to hang it up.
Right.
Because I'm not gonna, people already got to deal with jobs and other things in their life that aren't fulfilling and that you don't want to do. But I'd be damned if I'm gonna sit here and do a YouTube show and don't really want to do it.
Real talk.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But hopefully y'all guys can help me get to my 500. I'll take whatever come with that, but I want to get to my 500 so I can start putting up some, polls and different things that I want to share with you guys on the community wall. And I can only do that when I get to my 500 subs. So if you're in the room right now listening to Lady Fresh and this interview moves you in any kind of way, if you think this is some kind of content that you'd like to listen to, please subscribe to The Fresh Perspective and help me reach my goal of 500. In the next couple months. It took me about. What was my goal? I think my goal was to get to like 100 subs before I went live, and I got to like 105. I think it was before I even did my first live. So I'm on the right track.
Salute to everybody who tuned in. Appreciate y'all. Salute to Fresh. Salute to Lady Fresh. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, drop your link to King Troll and drop your disclaimer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, somebody drop King Troll link, and if you come over to King Troll page, if you take things personal, if you get offended easy, don't hit the link, don't hit the panel. It's a troll show. And I just want to say, anytime you're in the chat, anytime you're on a panel, you're a part of the show. It's people who's watching. So just know that. So on any show, but especially on King Troll. And I usually put the link on top of the chat so you can get a wrench. Because if you don't got a wrench, you will get timed out. It's not personal. It's a part of the show. And, that's it. Salute.
Thank you so much. Please do not be a stranger over here. We'd love to have you over anytime. If there's a topic that I'm talking about and you just want to come chime in, please don't hesitate. Hopefully I did good interviewing you and asking you the right questions.
I watch from behind. I'll be watching from behind the scenes, but I don't really like getting inside the chat and stuff because I don't want to make the show about me. But I'll hit the link if it's a topic or whatever. But I'm not really a chat person, but I do catch some from behind the scenes. I do be watching, but I don't want to get in the chat and then the trolls come and turn into something else.
I understand.
I'm still tripping. You said that Sears is going over on Fordham Road. That shit got
man. And Modell.
Yeah.
And Modell. That's crazy. Right. That is crazy. But salute to you again, man. We appreciate the interview, man. I know I learned a lot. So.
Oh, I got one more thing to say before I go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right.
That was so dope. You
That
know,
was
of
dope.
course, it always be the shows that salute to Foxy Moon in the building. Salute.
Foxy.
It's always the interviews that mean the most to me. That I have all these technical issues. Like my sound went out completely. Why? Just for no reason. It was fine all day, and then it went out completely.
It's okay.
Oh yeah,
You
it's
got through
definitely.
it. Yeah, you got through it. I think it was a dope show. It was
was.
a well-needed show. You know?
Absolutely.
Again, salute to King Troll for granting that interview.
So you stay right there. You don't go anywhere. But while we're here, I want to play another song from Rap Messiah. I am gonna put his IG up. You can
Right
follow
before
me.
that, can I get one request?
No.
All right.
No, you can't. You can get a request. What is that?
Can we get Sister Lotus to come up?
Yes, Lotus.
And hit that singing bowl for us.
Feel free to hit the link. We got to clear all that troll energy.
We got to get all the troll energy out.
We got to get all the troll. You know, since I'm stuck in the Roach Motel, it's time for me to bomb.
Hey, listen, we got to get with King Troll. We got to troll the trolls, babe.
Yeah.
So Lotus, if you don't mind, if you can, please burn some sage and hit that bowl
burn
for
some
us
sage and
before we leave.
Motel. All right. So real quick. I'm gonna play another song by Rap Messiah. Like I said, we did an event on Clubhouse yesterday and on IG, and I thought his music was amazing, and I felt like I needed to play it today. So he sent me a bunch of songs, and so the first one you heard earlier was "Pain Is a Person," and the second one you're gonna hear is called "God." This is Rap Messiah. Let me get that up for you guys. And y'all, don't be afraid to hit a sister's cash app at hashtag I am Lady Fresh. If you enjoyed this interview, if there was something on here that resonated with you,
send the money.
Oh God!
In my Jimmy Walker voice.
In his Jimmy Walker voice, y'all can tell Fresh is old.
Money.
I did promise you I was going to get that drop, didn't I?
Please.
All right. So this song is called God.
Hey, try to repeat after me. Brass section, go.
In his Jimmy Walker voice.
Simmy. Y'all better move y'all foreigns, I'm backing up the brinks. Rose gold Cuban, that's a long way from lane. Swerve, wait, earthquake, I am a god. These rappers are scammers, I'm ducking the frost. Move, shake, dropping an EP is due date. I don't know, my baby just love when I switch the flow. That's a give and go. Why me just eat up on niggas? They don't want me sliding on beats. She say Messiah beats. It's just the way that he eat up them beats. Bitch, you a trees. We done put man on tees. 10 toes stand on knees. Bitch, you a trees. We done put man on tees. 10 toes stand on knees. Get out my way. Y'all better move y'all foreigns, I'm backing up the brinks. Rose gold Cuban, that's a long way from lane. Swerve, wait, earthquake, I am a god. These rappers are scammers, I'm ducking the frost. Move, shake, dropping an EP is due date. I don't know, my baby just love when I switch the flow. That's a give and go. Why me just eat up on niggas? They don't want me sliding on beats. She say Messiah beats. It's just the way that he eat up them beats. Bitch, you a trees. We done put man on tees. 10 toes stand on knees. Bitch, you a trees. We done put man on tees. 10 toes stand on knees. Get out my way. Get in my bag with this one. I was hustling, serving up dimes and nickels. He was dissing on gang, now we in the pickle. Niggas bars fickles. When I'm chasing the bag, I can't argue with you. What I look like? My girl bad and she cook right. Get down on your knees. Pray to Messiah, you gotta believe. Niggas won't smoke when they ask for reprieve. Bitch, fuck I look like. You gon' get the smoke. And you know in Iraq we invented smoke. I'm the antidote. I've been laughing for years, niggas been a joke. I just double my profits, I'm back afloat. If you go to iTunes, look back at those. If you fuck with the kid, just like and vote. Gang. Y'all better move y'all foreigns, I'm backing up the brinks. lanes. Rose gold Cuban, that's a long way from lane. Swerve, wait, earthquake. I am a god. These rappers are scammers. I'm ducking the frost. Move, shake, dropping an EP is due date. I don't know. My baby just love when I switch the flow. That's a give and go. Why me just eat up on niggas? They don't want me sliding on beats. She say Messiah a beast. It's just the way that he eat up them beats. Bitch, you a trees. We done put man on tees. 10 toes stand on knees. Bitch, you a trees. We done put man on tees. 10 toes stand on knees. Get out my way.
That was God by Rap Messiah. What did y'all think about that? I thought it was dope. His music, you know, hopefully we're gonna have him on the show pretty soon. And he'll be able to come up and tell us the inspiration behind his music. Maybe even give us some live performance. You know, I'm a big fan of promoting music. So I'm going to put the email up here again. If anybody has music that they would like to submit to be played on The Fresh Perspective, please feel free to send it to thefreshperspective22@gmail.com. Again, that was the Rap Messiah. And earlier you heard Pain is a Person. And then we just listened to God. And when we end the show today, we'll play one more of his tracks. And I want you guys to show some love by dropping some fire emojis in the chat. Let us know that you're really feeling his music. I think it's dope. I really enjoy it. So hopefully you'll hear more. So let me get back on the screen. Fresh Breezy, where you at, Fresh Breezy? Where you at?
Maya.
Why can't I see you, my love?
Oh, hold on.
So, you know, lately, you know,
Hold on.
I can't talk?
Yeah, go ahead.
Fresh and I have been kind of closing out these shows together. What you guys think about that? I kind of like having them up here to kind of go over what we talked about for the day and, you know, just have a little silly, here he comes. See? He can't stay away from me, y'all. What's up, Breezy? We actually do look kind of good together. I make you look good.
That's a fact.
I do.
That was a dope show, I think.
You enjoyed that? What you think about the music from Rap Messiah?
Yeah, I like it.
He super humble. I mean, he sent the music right away. He was like, okay, I'm gonna get it to you before the show is over. I was hoping that he would be in the chat today, but I know he's a busy guy, you know, pumping out those hits. I got a lot more new music coming. Look, he going to get on his camera. He don't want me taking his shine. Yeah. Couple goals. Hey, Pamela J. Kenzo. What happened, Kenzo? You just were gone. What happened? Your mic is on, sir. You're in there coughing. I need to give a shout out to my brother-in-law, the Chief Booger Picker. He told me he wanted me to send him a shout out on the show. I can't use his real name, so I had to use something that his siblings used on him when he was younger. So Chief Booger Picker, my favorite brother-in-law, my one and only brother-in-law. Love you to pieces. Thank you for supporting The Fresh Perspective. Make sure you subscribe, because I know you've been watching through my sister's account. So make sure you subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500. So salute to you, Chief
Booger Picker. Salute.
Yes. So
Boogie boy.
he team light skin too, just like you.
No, it hey. Steph Curry, hey.
That's what did Kenzo say? Nothing wrong with a drunkle perspective. That's my guy. Yes, he is. Yeah.
So check it out. Before we go, you know, I've been trying to keep having a fresh perspective count. How many times the word perspective or fresh perspective was said. So I've missed the last 2 shows, but today it was said a total of 7 times.
Really?
7
I didn't
times.
even hear it that many times. I only heard it once. But it's so
No,
funny because
yeah.
now I hear the word
A
perspective
lot more.
so much.
And just fun fact, old head shut the fuck up count was 4. 3 Eggy Egg and 1 King Troll. Nope, 2 each. So 4 shut the fuck up old heads.
I
Just a
like
fun fact of the show.
Oldhead. I hope he doesn't turn
That's
out
my
to be a
guy, yeah.
bad troll. I hope he stays a good troll. Please don't troll Lady Fresh badly. I know, I am not gonna shrivel
We
up.
don't want them fangs, baby. We do not want them fangs.
King Troll told me don't show my hand and show my triggers. I don't really have any triggers on the internet. I just don't want to turn into Griselda Blanco on y'all.
Ooh, Lady Death instead of Lady Fresh.
ATG TV, salute, bro. Thank you for tuning in. All you guys that came over from King Troll, thank you so much. If you're still in the chat, give me a thumbs up so I know you came over from King Troll's platform. I just want to thank each and every one of you guys who came over for the interview. Hopefully you'll come back and see Lady Fresh in the fresh perspective. I'm working hard to build this platform into something that I can be proud of, but that also delivers you guys good. I hear you trying to open that beer like so quiet.
No, I wasn't. I would have walked off of muted.
You're funny. That was funny. That's like when you eat snacks in the bed.
That's a drunken call. You know how the Indians,
you know how you eat
the indigenous people had to smoke.
Don't try to overtalk. When you eat snacks,
than that.
You eat snacks in the bed, and I be asleep, and you be like,
"That's a fact." Yo, I'll be trying to open up potato chips.
He be trying to open
the
that.
I see you start moving around. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Like, why?
I'd be showing mad slow like something crunchy. And I'm like,
I think it's so much worse to like do it slow. Just open the damn bag. Like he'll be like trying to open it all slow, and he'll try to like crunch like. Just eat.
I'll remember that tonight.
No, I'd rather you not do it at all. But if you're gonna do it, just eat. That's you, Pam. You the person that.
Oh no, you don't want to talk about snacks in bed.
I don't snack in the bed. Not at night when you're asleep. Like I be asleep already. You come in the bed.
Well, I don't know. I'll roll over and it'd be a wrapper. I done roll as a peppermint wrapper.
No, it don't. No, it don't.
Yes, it do. Come on now.
Nope, I don't be having wrappers in the bed.
You lucky because I go upstairs right now and grab that peppermint wrapper off the bed.
All right, my mints, that's different. I don't be having those in the middle of the night.
Yeah, but I be waking up, it be stuck to my shoulder or something.
No,
like,
you be having freaking Mott's, freaking snacks. What's some things called? The Mott's fruit snacks.
Love my fruit snacks.
You have unopened chocolate. I be like, fat boy, you're not even fat.
And no, I don't take the baby fruit snacks. They my fruit snacks.
There ain't no baby.
Well, she's 8. No, they probably taking the baby fruit snacks. Nah, they mine. She don't eat fruit snacks.
I got in trouble for not shouting out my little LB one episode too. I made reference to my sis and didn't shout out my LB. So I know she's not watching today, but I'll be able to play this back and let her know mommy loves you and misses you. Can't wait till you come home, little LB. I miss you, baby girl. Now back to you eating in the bed. Like, y'all. Whose Butterfinger rapper is this? Now, if it's a Butterfinger, it's gonna be me.
Exactly.
But Fresh be having all the other chocolate.
What else?
Mad Mott's fruit snacks. Mad Mott's fruit snack. He asked me to get Mott's fruit snacks. I'm thinking he wanted for the boy, for my son.
I don't even like Mott's. I like the Great Value joints, the tropical joints.
I will show you a text right now where you said get the Mott's brand.
No, I like Mott's.
I know. You know what? I'm not a bed snacker because I'm a little thick, so people expect me to snack in bed.
Yeah, but
maybe your boy is the snacker. We're gonna have an episode where my daughter's gonna ask us questions, and we're gonna.
I bet you never rolled over on a fork in the middle of the night before, but I have.
I ain't never, dude. Don't even try to play me like that. I ain't never left the fork. That is just.
I'm like, oh my god.
I ain't never. You do know you live here. You live here. You live here. You're trolling. But I'm not even going to show you that it's annoying me. King Troll said that I'm not allowed to show no feelings. A fork? Really? Yeah, he like Welch's too. He
Oh
like
yeah, them
any kind of
Welch's. Oh
snack.
yeah, that's the ones, the tropical. Who put that there?
Y'all know Just Me Sunshine. I think
Yeah,
he came over
you
from
know
King
that's
Troll.
a fact. Them Welch's joints. Oh my god.
He eat all the kids' snacks.
No, I don't. She don't even
That's
like
you.
the stuff I like.
You be eating all her snacks.
You
You be
are
eating
damn
her black
lie.
olives. You be eating her chips. Eating
Oh,
her
you over
apples.
there capping.
Yep. You be eating the marshmallows. You be eating all the Snickers. You eat all the Kit Kats. It be mad rappers in the bed, y'all.
You are lying.
I have
Now you
never
trolling.
I have never left a fork in the bed. That is, I don't even eat in the bed like that.
Nah, I don't even want to hear it because now you trolling. I get it though. I get it.
You rolled over on the fork for real.
Stuck the hell out of me.
You shouldn't lie like that. Anyway, see.
And then when I jumped, like the paper plate, I guess I must have kicked it off the edge of the bed. I was like, Sure enough, when I got up that morning, there's a paper plate on the floor.
Anyway,
and the fork stuck in my back.
You're a troll. You're petty. Petty Velly.
Hey, you gonna make that? Nah, that's not me. That's Maine. Hey, you gonna make that spaghetti when you get off this show?
No.
I sure is hungry.
I'm not making spaghetti. I'm making chili.
I mean chili. Oh yeah, even better.
Anyway, we're not gonna talk about cooking at the end of the show. Forks in the bed. I've never, ever, never left a fork in the bed. Y'all, this episode was sponsored by Southern Comfort. I didn't have no Sprite to go with it. I actually conducted myself very well, considering I just drank 2 of these. I might not be able to cook.
Yeah. We'll just eat sandwiches, jam sandwiches again for the third night.
Jam 2 pieces.
Jam 2 pieces of bread together and eat
Yeah.
that.
Oh, my husband is such a troll. All right. So did y'all like my hair today? I pulled out Old Faithful. It's my girl right here. So my husband told me that I need to start officially naming all of my units. Because y'all know when I change my hair colors like that, they're all wigs, right? Because I like to change my hair up every couple of weeks. And so this week we're styling. I think, what did I name this one? I think we named her Isha. Isha. Because Isha from Poetic Justice with Janet Jackson, when she had that braids.
This is why I'll never go nowhere with you. You act like a drunk, just like my damn mama.
He said it had to be a ghetto name. So this one, her name is Isha. She's been with me for about 4 years now, 3 or 4 years, and she's still in great condition. So when I'm between hairstyles and what I want to do, I'll pull Isha out the bag and I'll let her rock. So I need to know.
She put Isha down. Isha walk to the closet by herself.
Salute to my big bro in the chat. Salute to you, big bro, in the chat. And I mean big bro in the biblical sense. That is my big bro. We came from the same mama. My oldest.
Oh, okay. Salute to you, big bro.
You, big JW. But yeah, so I really need, seriously, next week, I gotta have something. So I need to know what color we're settling on. I've gotten pink. I've gotten purple. I did pink and purple last year. So I don't know what to do. I just need to know if y'all want, what color y'all want. Do y'all want a purple? I've been getting a lot of purples. Y'all think I should do purple? Like a lavender purple? Like a deep purple? Like what purple y'all think? I don't know. Maybe I should just go black. Maybe I should go back blonde. Y'all drop it in the chat. I just like changing my hair. I don't know what it is. It makes me happy to change my hair. But I like the braids. Every now and again, I just pull her out, swimming. Well, black girls don't like getting their hair wet, so I'm lying. But, I like this. Are you muted, sir? You're muted trying to talk.
I say you saying her like it's a whole person or like it's a being.
What, my hair?
Yeah.
But what I spend on these, they are damn beings. You hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'll start using your card to pay for them, and then you'll start referring to them as beings as well.
Whatever.
Whatever. Isha, if I give her a name, her name is Isha. So my husband said he gonna buy me little mannequin heads and stuff, and then we're gonna turn the man cave, part of the man cave, into a little section for all my wigs. I have about 7.
Well, so I could wake up drunk down there and I think they talking to me.
We're gonna give them all
like
the names.
8 heads in a duffel bag.
JW, salute, big bro. I'm just talking about you today. I'm gonna call you after the show. Okay, just me. Sunshine said blue, teal, blue, royal blue. Okay, I definitely have a blue coming soon. That has been my goal.
Is it Yankee blue at least? Jesus Christ.
Okay, Yankee blue is very dark where you wouldn't really be able to see it. And I don't mind it being dark, but I do want it to be able to show. So my girl did dye my hair blue. It was like a midnight blue, but you couldn't see it unless we were outside. So that didn't go the way I wanted. But blue is definitely on deck. Let me see. Pamela said burgundy or dark brown. Okay.
Dark brown. I like that.
Salute Club J-Town. Let me tell you, what Club J-Town, you gangster, yo. Did you end that live on purpose when they started going crazy in there? Because he did a versus on his channel, whatever day we were driving back from Oklahoma, and they started like going back, and like 2 girls started going back and forth, and then the live just ended. He was like, fuck this, we're not doing this, not what we came to do, and it was just over. But they were playing all that good music. Yes, he did. He said he shut it down. That's what I'm talking about. You just like me. I don't have no problem shutting nothing down if I have to. But I will say, Club J-Town, you had your work cut out for you, okay? Because I think Roast might have had you on the ropes. They were doing 80s versus 90s.
Okay.
The music was bomb.
Which one was he doing?
So J-Town was doing the 80s. And Roast and Toast was doing the 90s.
R&B.
He came to play this time because J-Town blew him out the water last week with the other one. But this time he could, I feel like he did a little bit of research. He came prepared, and he was playing some real good 90s bangers. It was really good show. Then it got derailed, and J-Town said, I'm shutting this shit down. So hopefully you will do it again. I love your platform. Feel free to drop it and circulate it in the chat. That's Club J-Town and Chocolate Vibes podcast. It's really, really a lot of fun over there. Kenzo and Kels, we got to get you up on the show. I got a couples game show coming very soon. And you guys have to be one of the couples. I will send you a list of the things that you will need to have in order to participate, but I think it'll be a lot of fun. Okay. You're so welcome, J-Town, anytime. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Everybody's support is always so appreciated. So good, Kenzo. I'll let you know. That's going to be coming up pretty soon. So real quick before we end, I am going to put this up. We have episode coming up on Sunday with Miss Charmaine Santos of Second Chance Financial Solutions. She was here before on the Rise and Fresh show, and we talked about personal credit, building it, repairing it, establishing it. This time, Miss Santos is going to be coming, and she's going to talk to us about establishing business credit. So those of you who own businesses, those of you who want to start businesses, and those of you who, may not know exactly what to do as far as, getting started with business bank accounts or business credit cards. Miss Santos is going to come. She's going to talk to us. She's going to walk us through all of that. She's going to tell us about some programs that are out there for new business owners. You don't want to miss this episode. I will be posting a reminder in a couple days, and I will put a time because we don't have a time yet. But don't miss this episode. It's going to be super, super, super important. And I think we'll really have a good time. I'm excited about having Charmaine back. It was a huge response to her last time, even though the stream was horrible. It was really bad. I had a lot of audio issues, but she's going to come school us again. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Fresh Breezy, you got any last comments for the people? Any more trolling you gonna do of your wife?
Oh nah. I appreciate everybody for coming out. God bless. Good night.
You want me to go cook that chili? Just Me Sunshine, thank you so much. I appreciate you for coming up. Don't be a stranger. Yes, he does play a lot of music. He does a lot of like the old school goodies. Like that's the stuff you want to see and want to hear. I really love that channel. So yes, do subscribe and check out Club J-Town, Chocolate Vibes Podcast. We're going to have to do a collaboration J-Town one day, you know, find a topic that'll, you know, be good for collaboration. And I'm all about, you know, cross promoting and working with other content creators. So make sure you guys hit the like button before you leave. And if you feel the spirit move you, don't be shy. Hit your girl's Cash App at hashtag I am Lady Fresh. You know, I work hard to bring you guys good content. Hopefully you learned something today about trolling. Most of y'all probably understood what trolling was before I did the show, but you know, my goal in maneuvering through YouTube is to make sure I got an understanding of the different sectors, you know, different things that just transpire on YouTube as a whole. I'm not really affected greatly by trolls. They don't really bother me. I kind of sit back and laugh. You know, I've had people troll me as a kid. I had to learn to have tough skin, so I for damn sure not going to be affected too much by people on the internet. So, you know, it can be a lot of fun, but it can also be, you know, some buttons pushed, and some people take it seriously, but I'm not one of them. I enjoy it for the most part, and I'm so grateful to King Troll for coming by, talking to us about trolling, the do's, the don'ts, and the fact that there's no rules to this shit. It's levels to it, but there ain't no rules. So if you find yourself in a troll room on a troll page, it is what it is. Anything goes. You can always leave. He has positive pages, which I'm looking forward to coming back very soon. And, you know, Lady Fresh learned that she's in a Roach Motel that she can never check out of. But I'm still going to keep order in this motherfucker, for real. I don't, you know, you guys are aware of what it is I'm trying to build here. So my goal is to stick with that and, you know, not let anything derail that. So again, appreciate you guys for coming out. I'm going to play one more song by Rap Messiah and put his information. Where is it? Yeah, I'm put his information up. You guys go over to IG and follow at Rap Messiah _. That is 2 underscores, just so you know. There are 2 underscores on the back of the name. So it's at Rap Messiah 2 underscores. We played Pain is a Person, and we played God. So the next song that we're gonna play as we get ready to wrap up is called Tour de Force. This is actually my favorite one. This is actually my favorite one of the songs that he sent me. And like, salute to him because he was on it. He was like, all right, Lady Fresh, I got you. I'm gonna send it to you before your show starts. And he did it. And I appreciate it. So we're gonna play his song, Tour de Force, as we leave. But I want to shout out a couple more people in the chat just because I can't help it. I just feel the need to acknowledge you guys. Jordan Live, thank you so much for tuning in. Jordan Live, we need to do a show together. I want to do that drinking show we talked about. You did a show not too long ago. We was playing clips where people was like, "Hi, my name is Lady Fresh. This is my first drink." We need to do that. So let's collaborate and do that because it can't just be the drunk uncles. It got to be the drunk uncles and the drunk auntie. I'm the drunk auntie. So we got to do that show. So yeah, Jordan Live, we definitely got to do that. Naturals by Wilson, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. Of course, Dirty Kenzo, thank you. Thank you to all my mods that have been circulating everything through the chat. Now people want to come back in the room when I'm getting ready to get off. Let's see. I think I already shouted out Pamela J. Club J-Town, thank you so much. You guys, I really do appreciate you. All the people that came over from King Troll, like you guys showed some serious love. Just make sure you go over, hit the like button, and subscribe. I appreciate it so much. And make sure y'all tune in on Sunday. Miss Charmaine Santos. It's going to be a really good show. I think you guys will really enjoy it. All right, so that's it for this episode of The Fresh Perspective. You guys make sure you follow King Troll. If you guys can go ahead and drop his link one more time in the chat. I am going to get ready to play this last song by Rap Messiah. It's called Tour de Force, and this is actually my favorite of the ones that he sent. I really like this one. So you guys make sure you drop some fire emojis. Let me know what you think. All right, salute to you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in.
From the rack, where your token get a tag. All I know is just finesse. I had to stack to get the bag. I'm just counting all these hundreds. Fuck, I look like going to rag. You would think I'm playing with meth, cause all my niggas breaking bad, but I'm the fucking breadwinner. Class eaters, chicken dinner. Hit the block and leave him froze like he died in the winter. Even in the summer, my heart colder than December. Gotta keep my circle small. Hell no, I ain't looking for new members. My first 300K, I bet I bulletproof the windows. I got the back extendos. These bitches like crescendo. So my life is like Nintendo shit. I'm trying to live until I'm 64. Invest the profits, watch it go. Call my blicky Aerosmith and make a body rock and roll. Ain't no rapper on my level. If it is, we'll grab a shovel. Just a demon fighting devils. All my life I was a rebel. I was the one that's causing trouble. They gon' stab you in the back. Swear it be the ones that love you. Who you trust? Niggas flows collecting dust. Yeah, we all gotta die, but niggas out here trying to rush. You know it's free to get you touched. This Messiah in the clutch, it don't get featured. Ain't no fuss. Nah, but sometimes I sit back. Breaking bad, but I'm the fucking breadwinner. Class eaters, chicken dinner. Hit the block and leave him froze like he died in the winter.
Empowerment, you better be respected. Lady Fresh on that motherfucking check-in. Weezy got her back, she stay protected. This is fresh perspective. Real empowerment, you better be respected. Practice for the demons, it's to get you through the night. Not for the haters that you, they don't come outside.
Let me get it down. Free snooze in this bitch. Rick. And that is the beat. That's the moving, nigga. You ain't never seen your dog die, nigga. You ain't never crossed the line just to fire at niggas. You ain't never caught a fade out just to line at nigga. I was sitting in the bounty where my heart at, nigga. No cuts, 100 shots, I leave them touched. In my city ain't no ifs or buts. I was a runt, I'm smoking on them cookie runts. And now I'm pump, got me smoking on them cookie runts. And now I'm pump, keep that thing up on my hip or I can't sleep at night. Got me slime with them killers trying to take a life. Gotta take the repercussions, it don't go that right. I ain't telling on my brothers, rather do a life. You ain't never seen a brain splash from the metal. Never had to put your foot into that fucking metal. In the courtroom trying to see my moms, they wouldn't let them. Beating on your chest and hoping that it's in the rhythm. They'll never get the chance to let a nigga breathe. Solidified in my circle, ain't no other team. Gotta keep the 9 on them cause they enemies. They'll never speak, I can't let them breathe. Hell nah, you can't fuck with me. I'm the nigga in these streets, you can't just talk about me. Hell nah, you can't fuck with me. I'm the nigga in these streets, you can't just talk about me.
I'm all in, catch me at the casino. Learned how to whip in the kitchen, get packs from Migos. A young buck, watching the OGs move by the kilos. Dumb as fuck, if you run up, get shot like free throws. Brothers with whatever, no plan, they quick to rush in. Homegrown cook, I can smell it fresh out the oven. Dope dick, serve it to her, yeah, I give her stuff in. Trying to get paid and maneuver, ain't no assumptions. Niggas pillow talking, we sparking, we not with talking. Growing up was rugged, I felt like I was a target. I make a phone call, my niggas gon' come and drop them. I told you from the jump, and you niggas don't want no problems. Whoa, I just woke up baking about a pound of weed. Whoa, I just pull up with that motherfucking chopper pole. Set them up and I go down just like a domino. Lil' ho, if you fucking let me know. I just woke up baking about a pound of weed. Whoa, I just pull up with that motherfucking chopper pole. Set them up and